commenting right now, you checking out DJ Delz. Stay in tune with him, alright?
DJ Delz, absolutely wonderful.
What it do, what it does, the kid, Mr. R.I.P. himself, low soul case, you ain't no so rocking with DJ Delz.
And with it, y'all, it's your boy, Neighborhood Nip. Big shout out to my homeboy, DJ Delz. No question, Neighborhood Nip.
Delz, Red Man, I'm in the building. Let's get it.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is each and every one of you. Welcome to the Sneakerheads Live. It is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 26th. Yesterday, we did something new where we put Jadakiss and the Locks versus Rick Ross versus Fabulous versus Westside Gunn. Tonight, we are going to put Westside Gunn against Jadakiss as far as sneakers. Went on their Instagram, pulled up some photos, and there's a poll. Plus, we're going to get into a bunch of new sneaker news. So hit the thumbs up button and make sure to leave your comments because I'm going to have to not have this live chat on the playback because we already ran into some technical issues, I think. So definitely write what you want to write so I can throw it on the screen. Mike, what's up? Keegan, what's up? Hawaii Rams fan, what's up? Jones, what's going on?
Oh, beautiful, man! It's day after Christmas, just nothing, man. Been a bum all day. Just been sitting around watching football, trying to just recover from the holidays.
All right.
Nothing.
Salute to everyone in here, and make sure to vote when you feel it's ready to vote. But I want to show you first before you vote, and then we're gonna get to the sneaker news. So first, we got Westside Gunn with Santa Claus. That is the real Santa, by the way.
Looks like Chris Kringle.
Yep, and he is rocking the ugly sweater Nike SB Dunks.
Yes, perfect holiday shoe.
Yes, one of the best Christmas shoes. We talked about that yesterday. Make sure to watch yesterday's video. And we had a four-way battle with Jadakiss, Jadakiss, the Locks, Rick Ross, and also the one and only Westside Gunn. Boom, boom, boom. So there's a look at them. What's up, Double Up? What's up, Graham?
Sack. Tiny hands. What's up, fellas?
Okay. So let's go to Jadakiss. There's Kiss right there. And he is wearing
I can tell. What is it?
some Bapes.
Okay. That's okay. I expect nothing less.
Yes, Jadakiss is no joke with the sneakers, and Westside is too. I was trying to find this photo. I could not find where Westside was wearing the ice cream Ben & Jerry Dunks, but I can't find it, of course.
Boy.
But those are fire. All right.
That's all right, man.
All right. Oops, shit. Let's go here now. Jada. Rocking. You see what it is right there. Off-white Dunks. What do you think of that colorway? Double Up. You like that colorway?
They're cool.
Mm-hmm. All right. What about you, Jones?
I think they go good with his outfit. I think it's put together real nice. I think that looks real good with his outfit.
They both know how to dress. We'll give it to them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's something you always say, Delz. Like some people be getting a ton of shoes, but if you ain't got no fit, then the drip is off. You gotta like have the whole drip, man.
Mm-hmm.
You always say that. You gotta have the whole drip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't just half-ass it. Absolutely.
Yeah. Both New York guys too. Keep that in mind.
I caught that.
Hey, fashion capital of the world, baby.
My man.
Here we got Westside right here, wearing some of his stuff.
That's a beautiful jacket.
That jacket's amazing. And then he's rocking Dunks, the off-white Dunks. What number is that? Isn't that 50?
Lot 50.
That's 50. I don't like the laces, but that's 50.
Yeah, I don't like the laces. The white laces on it. No.
Yeah.
But I get it though. I see.
The white laces break it up though, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. I see.
But, I'm not here to sell you one or the other. I just thought this would be something new and different. I never see people do this before. and I'm just trying to spice it up. Once again, yesterday we did with the Locks versus Fabulous versus Rick Ross versus Westside Gunn. And y'all can start voting. I do have another group of photos. If anyone has any photos they want to send me right now while you're watching, just tweet me at DJ Delz. You know, my Twitter information's right there. So we got Westside here.
Man.
Locked down. Rocking. Bang. Off-white 5s.
Hey, breaking my brain.
Man, look at them New Balances on the other side. Them Salaberries. Woof.
You like those?
Oh, hell yeah.
You should get yourself a pair, G.
Nah, but he's paying my price.
Jadakiss or Westside Gunn.
We're
gonna revisit this at the end of the show before we close out the voting. We're gonna get to some sneaker news. If you're tired of this shit, just skip maybe, I don't know, 5 more minutes, or just look. There should be a time stamp. I've been trying to time stamp everything on the bottom, so check that out too. But yeah, man, these are clean. You know.
Yeah, he certainly spiced them up, man. They look good. Buttons. They look good.
And then we have so we did that. We did the let's go to Jadakiss now. So there's Jada. Mocha. Right?
Is that what that is? I'm assuming.
Yeah, those are Mochas.
Yeah. Cafe Mocha.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a bad photo. I last minute was like, let me grab a couple more photos. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's still fresh though.
And then y'all ready for it? I know some of y'all peeped it already.
Already
so
saw
we're
what
at
it
Mount
is.
Marcy Projects right now, but look what he's wearing. Bang. Cause Force.
He's wearing
Nice.
He's wearing $3,000 on his foot.
Yeah.
I like that. Little stunt. I ain't mad at him.
He got a $3,000 on his feet.
Let me see where the votes are right now. We got only 23 votes. Come on, y'all. Let's vote and hit the thumbs up button. We could do better than that.
That's what $3,000 looks like in your feet.
If you like this idea, this concept, the like is gonna let me know to keep doing this. If I don't see the likes up, then I stop doing it because I feel like you guys don't care about it. So hit the like button, please. And vote and share. So yeah, so there we go.
Fresh.
I think we showed a good amount of their kick game, their style.
Yep. $3,079 in Jones's size.
It's gotta be one of the better calls shoes, man. I think that's the creme de la creme when it comes to the
yes,
shoes.
those and the black ones.
100%. That last one was whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But you best believe that last one in a couple of years, everybody's like now they're like on basically retail price. I'm telling you, in like a couple of years, they're gonna be hot.
We'll see. I hope you're right, G. I hope you are. I hope you're really right, Sack. Yo, was that fly guy? Was he wearing them? Was he wearing patent leathers?
Yeah,
Chicago. That's what I'm saying. I saw my man wearing a pair of patent leathers.
Yeah. And give it like 5 years, how everyone's just gonna want that damn sneaker so badly. You know, right now people want it, but wait for 5 years when everyone that got them and don't want to let them go.
Yeah. Wait till then, right?
I
like them ugly sweaters.
Yeah, them things are crazy. The photos like next to Santa too.
Yeah, man, with the blue laces too and the blue bottoms.
Those that's also like $3,000 on your feet too.
I know.
Yeah, you did it right.
I think you put a poll on your Twitter recently, and I voted for those sweaters as the best one.
And then there's Kid one more time. Rocking
chasing them, man. You
those babes. All right, so we're gonna revisit this in a little bit. We will revisit
them ugly sweaters is not too bad. They're not too bad in prices. $4,600. The ugly sweaters they're going for $400.
Yeah, because
let's go to here real quick. This may be the next Yeezy foam, like the V2.
What the hell?
It, man. Forget about it.
What they're doing, man? They're just going to the 3D printer and just doing this stuff. Like, I'm just gonna get a 3D printer and just get this shit done. And like,
Chat, what do you think of these? You like them? Right, hot or not?
Man, straight emojis. You know which one?
Right, hot or not? Please, let's participate.
What's up,
Yeah, I
Gilbert
thought we were
Garcia?
going to get a Christmas pack this year. Because remember we looked at that LeBron with the Christmas lights around the swoosh and everything? I don't know what happened to it.
You know what that shit looks like?
Yeah, why don't
when
you
a
cam
dog
up?
does
We haven't
doo-doo
seen you
and
in
then
a
it
long
dries
time.
up.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a month of Sundays. Come on here and
Graham,
show that
what's up,
boy his
dude?
beard.
What do you think of these, Graham?
Dried
Go
up
ahead.
dog doo-doo.
What were you going to say, Jones?
I was gonna say, man, I'll never forget the time that we I believe it was Ty Woods, he pulled out the damn architecture book and showed us that book. You remember that?
Nailed it. Shout out to Ty Woods.
Yeah.
Like
I'll
legit
never forget
nailed
that.
it.
I mean, nailed it. He pulled out this book that had all these architectural features in it, and it had a boat.
And it was
like
exactly like the.
Oh, it was spot on.
It was crazy.
I mean, spot on to a T. And it wasn't like some book it was made like years ago type book. Like it was wild, man. It was wild looking. I'll never forget that.
Ty Woods is a sharp guy, man. He got a sharp eye. I don't know where the hell he went, but shout out to Ty Woods.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Shout
hope
out
you're
to
doing
Ty.
good wherever you are.
I ain't seen him in a month of Sundays.
Yep.
Shout out to everybody. I see you, Gilbert Garcia, Double AJ, Aaron J, Frankie Bang Bang, Sean, rocking to the break of dawn, Culture Soldier, great battle the other night, homie.
Yes.
Steve Smithers, what's cracking, Rojo?
Where the hell is, you know who's been missing for a while besides Steve Smithers too? Rojo, came up, man. I haven't seen your face in a long time.
No doubt, man.
You know who I haven't seen in a while? Randy Watson, right?
Yeah, a lot of UFC events over the last couple of weeks, though. Over this month, been a lot of combat sports events, a lot. And I know he's big.
So he's probably on the road.
Yeah, he goes all over.
Keeping in touch with him behind the scenes?
No.
Because I know how you get with that combat sports stuff. Once he found out. Matter of fact, have you been driving him nuts? Once you found out he get busy with UFC, did you chase him away?
Through that damn Instagram he had, bro. He has everybody pictures with
he met everyone.
Oh man. I went there on the lunch one day, just looking through all ding, ding, ding. Oh man, yo, this shit's cool, man. You know, if you tie your laces,
I actually think they're kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this is clearly not finished, but I actually don't mind them if that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a new.
I'll wear it to go to the beach,
and I like how it's shaped like a sneaker more.
Yeah,
it's
nice
got that structure.
Because the other one looked like you got a lot of room up top of the toe.
Yeah, go to the boardwalk.
Remember that.
Yeah. Also, guys, if y'all want us to pull out some shoes, y'all know what to do. $5 donos and ask a question. I know I got some shoes here. I'll pull out. So
I got a couple gems coming.
I always got kicks. Even when I'm on location, I always got kicks.
Even when I'm
DG is here. What up?
I got one. I got a few coming next week.
I've been wearing my shoes. Y'all seen them.
So y'all got nothing to say about this. So we're gonna keep moving.
I mean, it's just a sculpted. It looks more sculpted.
There's an idea of the outsole.
Yeah, it's good for the beach. I will wear it. I will wear it straight up to go to the beach and walk in the boardwalk. You get it wet, you be all right. Well,
this looks more like it got some extras to it because the other foam doesn't have like this traction like this, right? Where it has a forefoot and a heel padding.
This looks totally different.
It does have some traction, but this one has, I guess, a little bit more.
This is the new and improved. You know what I'm saying? So it's got the more traction, like you said. Salutes, Graham. But
yeah, I guess they did it like this.
Go ahead, Sack. You got it.
They did it like this because Walmart be stealing their idea. So they let me try.
I'll never forget that. There's certain things I'll never forget. There he is.
All right.
Pineapple party down
you
there.
like these, Graham?
Yeah, I think they're not bad.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think they're bad at all.
I think they're better than the first one.
Same here. The more I look at them, the more I can see myself actually liking these. Like in wet
look like a shoe.
Yeah. It's not too bad.
Yeah. Graham, you paint all types of shit on there, wouldn't you?
That's true, man.
You just put it, Jones.
White.
Jones, you took the words out of my mouth. I was gonna say, hey, I'm gonna get a pair and get Graham get pinky on it.
I've been experimenting with some stuff.
Hold of it.
Hey guys, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button too, please. As you walk in, share this video if you would.
Yeah, get it popping, y'all. Let's go. It's day after Christmas. Let's go. Gilbert Garcia.
Allie, what up, bro?
Share it on Twitter.
Everyone.
What do you think of these, bro?
He's got 2 pairs already on the way.
Holes. Trash bag holes.
Trash bag.
When you like, damn, you don't want to feel like throwing the trash out, and you gotta drag it, and then it just like as soon as you lift it up, and then trash fall out. You gotta pick it up.
You an asshole.
All right, mute it. If you're doing some work, whoever it is, please mute.
Oh, is that me?
I don't know who it is. Sound like a pencil grinder or something.
Somebody
going on squeezing or something, cooking.
He's in a warehouse.
That's not me. I've been on mute.
Let's move on. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
So let's go here now. Canvas Air Jordan 4.
Yeah. Me and Grant had a discussion about this one.
Yeah, this is a must for me.
It's a custom, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like the whole thing is basically this canvas
of wherever.
Yeah, that's canvas, muslin color. This is, you could do a lot of stuff with this, man.
I know, right?
Yeah, this is Customizer's Wet Dream right here.
Yeah.
Sure
I saw it.
You never told
Dude,
a lie.
I saw it, and the first thing I did, right? At first, I saw it as Delz posted it. The first thing I did was, touch Graham, like boom, at Graham.
Yeah, I can see why a lot of customizers would absolutely stand in line overnight for these. But for the consumer, for somebody like myself, for anybody, they're just kind of plain Jane, for a non-customized guy. But I get it, but they're not anything I personally would want.
Hey, man, I need a pair so I can get some Puerto Rico joint on that.
Okay, we got a first super chat of the night from Sean. He says, "Do y'all float on tubes in the river and drink beer, or that's a Texas thing?" Jones does.
It's a Texas thing, my bro.
Yeah, I do that.
Texas thing.
I do that.
Jones loves doing it.
That's worldwide.
I do. I'm a kayaking guy. Yeah, I love all that.
Kayaking, he does all of that.
Yeah, I like
softball,
that. Sean.
Play you do softball with the beer. You got to do golf with the beer.
Volleyball.
Yeah,
that's
athlete.
We don't do that in the islands.
I'm on
Let's
the
go,
sidelines,
man. Thank you for the donut.
Cause baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right.
No,
we can do it, baby. Cause baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right.
No,
we can do it, baby.
No.
Cause baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right.
No,
we can do it, baby.
No. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Sing it again. Hey, that's a Grammy, y'all.
Where did that come from? You are crazy.
Brick on my brick. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, in my brick. I used to get for 19.
All right, yo.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
Good. What's good is the wrong person I put. Sean, thank you, brother. Appreciate the donut. First one of the night. Don't forget, you can also donate through the Cash App and PayPal.
Oh my God.
I love it, man. I haven't seen that live. I don't think Delz added that.
Oh yeah, you haven't because you've been busy.
You added that piece. That.
Yeah.
Man. I'll be right back.
No problem. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Delz, what's your opinion on this, G?
I mean, if I was into like customizing, I would definitely get these, but
Yeah.
I'm not, so I care less about these.
Yeah, okay, my man.
That's basically where I am with this.
Yeah, right.
Chat, what do y'all think of this? People on the playback, keep in mind, leave your comments. I want to know how you feel about all this. Let me know. What is Ali Frazier? He don't like these. I know that.
He wants them if they have a Levi stamp on them.
Yeah, I don't know if Graham do something. I want the same thing like how you gonna do with it because I want the force, but I don't want to go for the aftermarket because I just don't trust the aftermarket now.
Mm-hmm.
And
you have every right to feel that way because it's kind of crazy out there.
yeah.
Let's get to this right here, man. The Brave Blues. What do you think of these?
Never liked them when they came out before, bro. I don't like them now. No.
There's just it's like too much like the Flint kind of like, you know. I mean, I know it doesn't have the Flint
already because there was a gold.
It's a blue 13. I don't need these. That's just where I'm at.
The Flint smoking those, man. The Flint kills you.
Oh yeah, 100%. But if you don't have the Flints, then this may be an option for you. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not totally, you know, poo platter, but they're just not something I want, man.
Chat, what do you think about it? Playbackers, leave in the comments how you feel about these 13s. Smithers says they're trash.
Exactly.
Came up, G. Show your beautiful face.
Solo would probably like those. He likes all the AJKOs. You're right. He likes that canvas.
Good eye, Red man. How about some Cavaliers?
That could be a possibility with him. He may actually like them. He may be watching live. Maybe we'll hear him chime in just a second.
Love to see the star in the sky, the fly in the sky. I love to see it. Remember Ali said that one night? The fly in the sky.
That was ridiculous. Oh, by the way, some of my merch today. Make sure to get this T-shirt. Super dope. Looks great. Show you model it real quick. Look great. You know, get it. Artwork designed by me on a tee. Get yourself one today. That's in the chat and in the description. It'll probably eventually be pinned. And there's probably like 20 to 30 other tees. So check them all out. We got something for everyone and all sizes too. So we got sizes for everyone. I'm not doing just the XL. Got sizes for the ladies, everyone.
Damn right.
So yeah, let's see what the chat's saying. Don't need these.
Coach.
Straight up dog shit.
Red man, you fool.
Leave the Flint concept alone. All there. Yeah, I feel you.
They ran out of ideas.
Guarantee it sells
they
out real
bring
quick.
the lows to the highs to the lows.
You're right. You ain't never lied. Yeah. Let me know, guys. Do you guys own the Flint 11? I mean, the Concord. I mean, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. Do you guys own the cool gray 11s? Let me know, yes or no. I want to see the chat moving right now. It's simple, yes or no. Let me know. Do you guys own this shoe right here?
I see a lot of pictures, and it seemed really dark in the pictures.
Right. Yeah, they do. They seem super dark, don't they?
They're not that dark.
No, they're not.
They're not dark.
They don't have no peaks on these, do they?
There's one there,
tiny ones.
one by the toe.
There's one up at the top. There's always one.
One here. Yeah.
Always one at the top.
Yeah, they're nice, man. Yeah, these are very nice. Leather seems nice.
Yeah, it does.
But it seems different, the material.
Yeah, it does.
This, like, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
But
I had the last release.
Way different. But it's actually really nice. These are nice. I'll tell you right now, I recommend you buying them. Yeah, this is a good buy. I know some people may freak out because it's like a little wrinkly over here, you know.
I can see that. I can see that definitely going.
But just because people are very
particular.
Yeah, but let me know what you guys think of these. You know, you got your classic patent leather wrapping around.
I like the high cut on those.
Oh, high cut all day. That's what it needs to be. I'll put a link to these if you look for them on style.
And there is a link to them in the description.
Hey, I remember when the last release, I had that same wrinkle what you're talking about, and I said, "Man, I want this ain't particular right here." And he said, "Bro, what are you talking about?" I'm like, "Bro, it's all this wrinkles and shit right here." And he said, "Man, they like that." And I had went to go and switch up with him, and he had told me about the numbers in the insole in the bottom that they had to match. And I was like, "Oh shit!"
Fresh, man. The more I look at these, the more I like them, bro. These are so dope, man.
Yeah.
And I guess I gripped those back with those that we had in our hand a little too hard. Man,
Yeah, you gripped the shit out of those.
I must have gripped the shit
Vice
out of
grip
them,
hands.
man.
That
Vice
thumb,
grip.
man. That's like a finger of
Vice
death,
grip.
the thumb of death, you know?
That's the finishing move. Ah!
He has them. Frankie has them. He doesn't have them.
Fresh.
Sean has them.
That's that
I
new
don't
book,
own
man.
them. My last pickup last year. Glad I hit.
That's so nice.
Oh, yeah, I do own them. Excuse me. Wore my Jubilees with a pea coat today. Classic.
Nice look. That's a good look, JR. That's a good look.
Smooth sailing right there. Boy.
Love my Jubilees, B. Love my Jubilees. I love 11s, man. What's that not to like about 11s? No?
I mean, yeah, and these shoes, they're cool. I'm not dogging them, but they're just not crazy. And let's go back to this. So Jadakiss versus Westside Gunn. Sneaker battle. Just gonna show you a bunch of pictures and vote. Who do you like better as far as the sneakers, the style? We've got Westside Gunn wearing the ugly sweater, ugly Christmas sweater dunks.
They are fresh. Damn,
Yes,
I like
they
those.
are. With the blue lace swap on them girls. Shout out to Payne.
I like the blue.
And then we'll go to Kiss right there.
I didn't even look at the picture, but I picked Kiss. I didn't know you had the Yankees suit on.
Get out of here, man.
Rocking the Babes.
Well, yeah, you got the dates with the velour suit. Yeah, that's fresh.
Yeah,
that's fresh right there.
Over the Christmas joint? You about your mind with Chris Kringle? Get out
Well,
of
we're
here.
kind of just looking at it as a total package. This is some of the newer photos and photos I was able to obtain. There's Jada right there. And he is rocking the off-white dunks. Rest in peace to Virgil.
Man, that was quick, wasn't it? Shit.
And then we got Westside rocking number 50 lot of the Virgils. Which, 50s. You know, they probably both got them from Virgil, which is a crazy thing.
You probably got a different sign, something different on the side.
Yeah. Because I know Kiss, everyone be loving Jada, you know. And you know, I know Westside and Virgil were close.
Yeah. Damn, man.
Virgil was involved with the Pray for Paris cover.
Yeah, I read something about
David and Goliath. Once again, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and share these videos if you like this concept, because, you know, we did it yesterday. I'm going to do it today again, and then we'll see how it goes. And we got Westside right here, rocking the off-white Virgil 5s.
Those are starting to grow on me the more
They
I
look
see
really
them.
good on feet, but I think they look better with the red laces, in my opinion.
Better with the red laces.
They're just getting better and better looking every time I see them, man.
Yeah.
You know, every time I see them, they just look better and better. It's one of those pairs that grew on me. It really has.
Facts. Okay. And then we'll look at we'll get another image here of him. This was in Miami, I think, with a lot of like, you know, Trick Daddy.
Pat Riley.
Pat Riley, yeah, with the Heat. You know where Pat Riley's originally from? Where he grew up?
I know he went to the University of Kentucky. Where else he go?
He grew up in Schenectady, New York, one of the hardest areas to grow up.
What town?
Schenectady is a bad area. Very bad area.
And then went to high school and then went to Kentucky and won 2 national titles. Shout out to Pat Riley.
Yeah,
my man. People did this. And then he's standing right in front of Dan Marino. Oh man, what a picture.
Yeah.
With the patents.
Size 9. If anyone wants to help me, size 9. P.O. box in the description.
Brother.
And then we got Chris here. If anyone wants to contribute and find some more photos of these guys rocking sneakers, grab them and tweet me right now if you're watching live.
Kiss got them
But
fresh
we need a
mocha
set.
here.
We need Kiss and we need Westside. You know what I mean?
See the mochas, Ali, right there.
Oh yes.
I like the mochas, Delz. I like the mochas a lot so much. I hope to have them maybe in hand next week.
Oh, okay. So that means you got them. This is where it's the problem.
Yeah, this is where it gets a little tough.
Right in front of Marcy Projects too.
This is where it gets
These
tough.
are Marcy Projects rocking the damn cause forward. That's a statement right there.
Yeah. Fresh off a bid.
That's a
right.
That's fresh.
Aaron, thank you for the donation. He says, do you think Nike will drop the Oreo 4s from 2015? And what's a cool shoe to match with Rams colors? What's a cool shoe, Jones?
Anything Laney. Anything Laney. The Laney 5s. The Laney 5s are the beautiful.
Laney 5s, dope. Laney 1s.
Yeah. Even I like my
Laney
undefeated Air Forces.
Laney 14, yeah.
The undefeated Air Forces. That you despise. That you despise.
Yeah. I think I left those at the crib.
You despise.
Now that I think about it, man. What promo y'all want? Yo, what do you want me to play, Ali?
Shit. Man, number 2.
Okay.
Cause baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby.
No.
Cause baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. We can do it, baby.
No.
No.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Sing it again. Hey, that's a Grammy,
Where
y'all.
did that come from? You are crazy.
Brick on my brick. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. My brick. I used to get for 19.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is Aaron J. Thank you. Yeah, those right there.
The ladies are match perfect.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
But the ladies is more of a sharper yellow. He needs that sharper yellow.
Yes.
You know, or you go to Nike ID. You could go to Nike ID and make your own. Well, not Nike ID. What is it called now? I don't know what it's called. But you can customize your own shoes on Nike.
For you.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah. For you.
Not by me, by you.
Way too many orders. Okay. What orders do I give? I sent you a tweet of Jadakiss's best shoe, but we need to have a Westside Gunn also to make it fair. Oh, you're talking about these. This was the Jadakiss Allen Iverson sneaker.
No.
I'll show you these real quick.
Yeah, but the Westside got them Air Force Ones.
Yeah, but those ain't official. That was a custom.
Oh shit! I forgot about these.
But that don't count, bro. We're trying to see photos of these guys. So if y'all want to interact, you could search for photos and just tweet me. Once again, we got Westside rocking the ugly sweaters.
That's ill, man.
Matter of fact, we could just go to their IG. We've seen a bunch of these already.
Those are
we'll go to Westside's first. And then we'll take it from there. So here's Westside rocking. Hank, what do they call it? Master Craft or something they called?
The Craft. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Craft.
Yeah.
Craft joints.
Yeah. So we could go here too. We could do this. We'll check his shit out, and then we'll go to Kiss's shit after. Okay. Let's see what else we got. He's rocking some cool grays. Benny's rocking some Air Force Ones.
Cool grays, man. Just fresh, bro.
What's on his wrist right there? Is that just diamonds?
Yeah, I saw that. That's the I saw that, man. That's that it was supposed to be some sort of record breaking bracelet for real. I saw that recently. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to have the better watch than Rayful Evans.
My connection fucking up. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep. Great.
Yo, if for some reason I start freezing, you gotta hold it down, Jones. You hear me?
100%. Easy peasy. Eddie Peneasy.
You hear me?
Yeah, you're going out and out right now.
Yeah,
going in and out now.
I hear you. Go ahead and if you want to reset, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah,
you went ahead. You're freezing.
Make sure.
Yep, you.
Yo, while the
It's
man,
not
the hour of
Jackson.
all the power is freezing up right there. I'm gonna hit these NFL scores for everybody real quick.
It's going in and out.
It is right now, yo. While the man of the hour with all the powers taking a little hit, let's go ahead and hit these NFL scores. It is the Sunday after Christmas in Washington, and the Cowboys are going at it on Sunday Night Football right now. There's 9:07 left in the first, and it's 0-0. How about them Cowboys? You got the Lions taking their 12th loss to the Falcons, 20-16 today. It was a piss poor outing by the Lions. What do you expect from a team that's only lost only 1-2 games? It was rocking down the jungle in Cincinnati today. The Bengals went ahead and took it to the Ravens for the second time this year, dropping a 40 spot on them, 41-21. What a game for Joe Burrow and the rest of the wide receiver corps. You had who I think is going to be an NFC championship against the Dallas Cowboys. The Los Angeles Rams put it on Kirk Cousins and Jake Rhino's Minnesota Vikings 30-23 in the in Minnesota. What a game it was! And then we also had the Bills going up to Foxborough in New England, and unfortunately, the Bills did not get embarrassed like they did last time when they played the Patriots. The Patriots running the ball over 30 times that game. They did go ahead and handle business in Foxborough 33-21 to keep the AFC Championship hopes alive for the division in that game and their playoff seed. Down in a miserable game between the Jaguars and the Jets, but entertaining nonetheless. You had the Jets taking it to the Jaguars. Zach Wilson scrambling around for 52 yards and a touchdown, taking it to Trevor Lawrence, 26-21. The Jets with the W. The New York Giants, the New York Football Giants, putting up a measly 10 points. Shout out to Shannon. The Eagles did come out victorious on that 34-10. Good Lord, have mercy. You had Tampa Bay. Good old Tom just can't stop doing it, y'all. 32 points put up by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and only 6 by Cam Newton and the Panthers. What a miserable performance by the Panthers. Here's the shocker of the day. You had the 8-7 Chargers, who were thought to be a Super Bowl contender. Looks like a pretender today down in Houston, giving up 41 points in a losing effort to the Houston Texans, 41-29 over the Chargers. You had shout outs to all the Chicagoans out there. The Bears put up in a snowy game in Seattle. Boy, it looked like it was fun to play in. 25-24, and in a Melo smasher that I like to call it, a Melo smasher. End of the game, 25-24. The Bears won. The Kansas City Chiefs looked every bit of an AFC Super Bowl contender, 36-10 over. Shout outs to Riddick over the Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger looked like Ben Roethlisberger, an aging wonder. 36-10, the Chiefs with the victory. And shout outs to the Las Vegas Raiders who pointed out against the division rival, the Denver Broncos, 17-13. And that right there. And don't forget, let's not forget about the Thursday night game. Just to hit it one time, the Titans did take it back and take it to the San Francisco 49ers. I'm sorry, Graham. 20-17 for the win. And that's your NFL sports report for the Christmas season.
Embarrassing.
It's super embarrassing. Dude. You got some NBA scores on the slate right now. You know what I'm saying? As we wait for the man of the hour with all the power again. I'm going to touch on those real quick, Graham and Ali, if you don't mind. It looks like the Cleveland Cavaliers took it to Steve Redman and the Toronto Raptors, 144-99. Darius Garland for the Cleveland Cavaliers dropped 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists in a winning effort against the Six. Man, talk about embarrassing. But the Cleveland Cavaliers are quietly doing their thing. They're 20-13, and the Raptors sit at a measly 14-16. It's the NBA. Like I say, the NBA season will start till February, but we're going to entertain it anyway. The city of brotherly love, Philadelphia 76ers, took it to the Wizards, 117-96. Joel Embiid dropping 36-13-1, and Montrezl Harrell dropping a pedestrian 15-4-3. I think Graham could did better against Joel. Again, the Sixers took it to the Wizards, 117-96. John Morant went ahead and bounced back from that loss against the Warriors from the other night, 127-102 over the Kings. You got 2 minutes and 43 seconds left in the third right now, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the OKC Thunder are taking it to the Zion, man. I can't believe Pelicans 83-77 with a few minutes left to go in the third. You got the Spurs up on shout out to the lace swap on them girls, 97-68. The Spurs are beating up the Pistons. Pretty ugly game there. You got the Heat taking it to the Magic, 93-83. Tyler Hero got ejected during that game for what? I don't know, but we'll find out later on in life. You got 9 minutes and 50 seconds left over in the barnyard over in Indiana. Indiana Pacers are taking an L right now with 59 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the second, 39-29. The Bulls are taking it to them. And the Nuggets and the Clippers are slated to tip off at 9 p.m. to close out your day after Christmas NBA special. That's what's up. And we're just going to keep it popping, man. Hope everybody's having a great night. Shout out to all the members in the building. I see you, Steve Red, man.
Hey, I got to address something in the chat. I got to address something in the chat real quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Graham.
All right, Red Man, now you know how it feels when you're playing against a G League team like we did against your Toronto Raptors last week. Remember that?
That's funny, man.
You remember that? Oh, now a 10-day we don't want to hear that. They lost. We lost too.
That's funny. You know, what do you guys now that I got you guys up here and what Delz is away, I wanted to ask you guys, Graham and Ali and you guys in the chat, please participate as well so we can look over that. What do you guys think now that 2021 is coming, 5 days, we'll be celebrating 2022 and bless everyone for that. But what do you think the shoe of the year is? Not number 2, not number 3, 4, 5, or 6. I don't want honorable mention. No questions asked. At least give me. Let's go number 1 and honorable mention. Let's give it a little wiggle room.
Okay, I will. All right, thanks.
Ali, you got it already? Or you need a few minutes?
New Balance to be an ASIC. They've been. It don't matter the model. It's the brand. They pushing hard. They making other brands step up the game on materials and on pricing. So I just give those 2 brands the shoe of the year, 1 and 2. It doesn't matter. You can put it in, just brand.
Okay. I think he was talking about specific shoe of the year, but for me.
Yeah, please preach.
For me, it is a tie. Even though I don't have it, I've seen it in hand. The Ama Manye 3s, and I would have to say the Magnus Walkers, man. Just overall concept. I mean, you go to the 3s, you got the luxury and on the interior, you guys got. I mean, you and Delz got them, but the materials, the messaging behind the back tab. It means a lot to a lot of people. I know one dude that, he had to have them, and luckily he hit on retail. And, basically he loves the shoe. He says, yeah, it's a shoe of the year. I agree with it. And I was like, yeah, okay. But for me, it's, be the Magnus Walker.
Okay. Are you favoring that because you have it?
I am favoring that because I would say partially because I have it, but because I like cars too.
So okay, you took the words out of my mouth. Pause. Yeah. It's exactly what I meant to say.
You do like cars, Graham. I will coast on that. You do like cars. I understand that.
Yes, sir.
And the concept and everything the shoe has to offer. It has a lot to offer too. You know what I mean? I totally understand with that. I'm gonna coast on that just a little bit. The Magnus Walker, not only is it a shoe, but it's a shoe within a shoe. After that shaving, after that first layer comes off, you have a whole nother shoe, in my opinion.
Right.
I think that's I really think that's pretty cool and really, really, really unique. Well, go ahead, Graham.
How about you, Jones? How about you?
My shoe of the year?
Yes.
I need a few minutes to think about it. You know, I'm really
You mean to think about? You got all of them.
I've had a few minutes. I know. I understand, ass. I get it. And I do have all of them. But it's really each week it changes. I'm gonna be look. I'll put it like this. Right now, I've only worn the Marineras. I've only worn the Marinara 3s, and I'm gonna put that right. But then those 6s, man, them Travis 6s, I got those, and those are so nice and not talked about, man. Those are so nice in the quality and the concept and the look. I mean, those are really, really, really a nice shoe. And then you look at the Magnus Walkers, and what can I say that hasn't been said? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they come with 18 shoelaces. The shoe, the inlay of the shoe looks like the shaft of the gear shift. You know what I'm saying? The sleeve on the gear shift of a car, the whole concept of it, of a Porsche. I mean, I think everybody has one of these. Everybody in the circle has one of these. I mean, the whole concept of it, it looks like this to a T. It's really hard for me to say that's not shoe of the year, but then those 6s, man, are just ridiculous, guys. They really, really are. And I understand, you know, why they aren't getting spoken about in the recent months. I totally understand, and I'm not going to step on you know, put myself in that position. I understand why, and if that wants to not be in the discussion, that's fine. But I'm going to put. I still got to go with those 6s as the shoe of the year. And Travis Scott 6s, the British khakis. I still got to stick with my guns. I think that shoe is really, really nice. If you guys had it, I'm telling you, man, it is such a nice shoe. And then it's hard for me not to say it. To me, the discussion starts at number 2 and number 3 because that's how I feel. But it's tough. I can't pick. I'd have to say the Marineras because I've worn them. I'd have to put those over the Magnus Walkers. But Travis 6s are number 1. What do you guys think, man? You're never gonna wear it, Jones. Shut up, Keegan. I love that. No, I don't think. What's the shoe?
I remember that night. He said, "I'm wearing these assholes." He said,
"Yeah, I did. I put them right on too, didn't I? Walked right out of the room with them. What's the shoe of the year, guys? Let me know, please. I see other styles putting down the Marinara 3s. You know what I'm saying? I get that. Patent leather bread 1 for me, then the Magnus Walkers. Okay, Red Man. You saying the patent leather bread 1s, okay? Already without seeing, man. It's hard to choose, and I haven't seen all the top. Agree. Fair enough, Culture. Fair enough. Marinara 3s for Keegan. Keegan's got those. Red Man said the mummies are slept on. Graham, what do you think about that? Where do you put those in your shoe of the year concept, my man?
I gotta say, man, that's one of those shoes that you actually could wear, you know, beyond Halloween. I mean, you got that khaki look to it. You got that glow in the dark, and for me, that's probably one of the best Halloween shoes I've seen in a while.
Yeah. So, where do you put it as the shoe of the year for you?
Man, for me, that would probably be 2A. You know, it's really interchangeable, dude. It really. For me, the edge is Magnus Walker because I just love it. I loved it enough to go resell on it, so that put that ahead of the Alma Manier 3s. I was gonna go for that, but I couldn't pull the trigger. I couldn't pull the trigger, and here's why, dude. Because when you reconstruct shoes and you use actual leather that I think they were using, it could be fake, but. Yeah. The quality of the material, once you go high quality, dude, that stuff creases really fast. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't know if you guys have had any like real genuine leather type of material, but when you do put layers and layers of that on, it does crease like pretty bad. So for me, I was just like, I like the color blocking, I liked everything about it. I couldn't pull the trigger on it. That's just me, but
So then where do you put? But you pulled the trigger on the mummies because you wanted them so bad.
Yeah, I wanted them pretty bad, man, very bad. So those 2 shoes, I went ahead and did the resale thing, even though I told myself I wasn't going to do it.
Sheesh, that's hearing a lot coming from you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. I had to switch computers out. Jesus.
But you would be Graham. But you would be talking about like calf leather.
Yeah, I'm talking about like real genuine leather, dude. That stuff is really flimsy, dude. That's the reason why I didn't really keep a lot of that, that pack from a couple years ago, like the bread toes and yeah, the purple ones that came out, and the green ones. Like the only one I really kept is the shattered backboards. That was it. I was like, because the more times that I wear that shattered backboard, dude, it's really starting to look, like kind of like a 75-year-old dude walking on the streets. His skin's all saggy, So, yeah,
That's a weird way to break that down.
Well, it is what it is.
See. I understand what you're saying, but I think the more quality the shoe, with the quality leather and things like that, I think the less I think the less crease, the less wear and tear, in my opinion, Graham.
No, but as you wear it a lot more, it'll start getting a little bit floppy on you.
Let us know in the chat. What is the best sneaker of the year? What's going on, chat? Talk to us.
No, but Steve Redman said the patent leather ones, no questions.
We need to hear from y'all. Please let us know. Right now, the lead Jadakiss 84% over Westside Gunn 16%. We've been showing their pictures of them rocking sneakers. Jones, you look like you're on fire right now. Well, not anymore, but so yeah, let's take a look real quick at some more photos I was able to obtain from these guys. Let's go here with Jadakiss at the game wearing the off-whites. People his homeboys wearing too. Shit.
Yeah, man.
Got the what's those? That's the
Habibi, right? Or something. What is it called?
Yeah.
So Kiss's floor seats, probably at the Garden. No, that's
homeboy's falling
asleep. Brooklyn. He's in Brooklyn.
That's Vic,
isn't that Victor Cruz or no? No, it's not. I'm tripping.
No.
Okay. No, definitely ain't. Okay, so we got Kiss wearing those. And then we got another picture of Kiss because we showed a whole bunch of Westside Gunn before I froze. Well, not really that many. I think it was like 2 pics. Let's go to this one. Jada's wearing the Cause. What are they? The Sakaya Cause joints. How y'all feel about those?
That was a dog shit. I don't care.
This man got the hot shit over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot about those.
Yeah.
I'm not putting them.
Yeah, we got some high ass shorts though. Come on though. Not him, but
his boy.
His boy above the knee before they sit.
Oh shit.
Hey,
let's go to what. Go ahead, Jones. I want to hear what you got to say.
I'm just saying, them Sakai's, there ain't nothing that can change my mind about them shits. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? They're just not for me, man. That rubber sole. Forget about it.
Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up and share these videos if you like this whole battle thing that I've been putting together, because that lets me know to keep doing these, okay? It's very important that y'all do that. So let's go here now. Westside Gunn with Eminem, Conway the Machine. See what he's rocking. Off-white dunks. Conway wearing the what are they called? Animal Instinct, they're called?
Yeah, you got it.
Or Safaris?
Yeah.
And he got the Versace in the one in the middle.
This other boys be on point, man. They ain't taking no time off, man.
Yeah, them Griselda guys, man. We may have to do a battle Locks versus Griselda because they all got sneaker game. Y'all want that? Let us know in the chat and in the comments. And then this was a photo I mentioned earlier that I really wanted to dig up because I kept seeing like people being like, "Oh, it's such an ill photo. They're all with Jay," and I'm like, "Man, forget about Jay. Look what they're wearing right now. Bang." It was actually Conway wearing the Ben and Jerry's, and Westside is wearing the Grateful Dead's.
The Yellow Bears.
So a lot of heat Rockets. These guys got Jada and Westside, and even Conway the Machine.
From a
They
king
stay
to a
with
god,
that
baby.
heat, you know. So
Man.
make sure y'all vote and let me know who you think got the better sneaker game, Jadakiss or Westside Gunn. Boom, boom, boom.
A lot of times you see these hip hop artists together. That means they brewing up something in the kitchen, man. I'd love to hear that, G. I'd love to hear that.
It's gonna happen. I'm sure it's already done.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure it's already done.
Look, Westside rocking the.
I mean, that's the epitome of Christmas. Look at that. My man sitting there next to Kris Kringle with a pair of ugly sweaters. F out of here, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
This is in the lead right now.
I get it.
No, we're not doing who's the better rapper. We're doing who you like the sneakers and the fashion for.
I know who I voted for, so I feel comfortable.
Did you vote?
I was never a fan of those Bapesties. Can I ask y'all how y'all feel about that on the panel here? Delz, were you ever a fan of those?
Yeah, I used to wear them. I don't wear them no more though.
About you, Graham?
So what?
The Bapesties.
Oh, nah. I don't have anything Bape in my closet.
I was just curious. I know Jimmy's a big fan of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've never owned anything. So I was just asking. Ali, what do you think about that the Bapester things?
The old school shit, not the new shit.
Okay. My man. That's what I wanted to hear. Just curious.
What about you? You're the one asking the question. We want to hear your thoughts.
I've never owned it. I've never been a fan of it, man. I always think they just look off to me. They don't look like
cream. I bet.
You know what I mean? They just don't look good to me, man. Like when we saw those ones with Kiss rocking, it just like they look like some off-brand Nikes, man. They just don't look good to me. They just don't. This is my opinion. I get the vibe, I get the wave, I get, it's a brand people like and people support, but it's just never been I just never liked it, man. I thought it was kind of like, man.
I respect your opinion, Jones. You know why? Because a lot of people giving like people like that Warren Lotus dude shit. But they don't give Bape. They don't give Bape.
Yeah.
You know?
They look the same damn thing, man.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And I've always thought that was kind of strange. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just not for me, man. F it.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right.
These white laces, I don't like it. I get it. I understand it, but I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So he takes an L in this particular shoe in this particular round. You know what I mean?
That's the 50 though, bro.
I get it.
Number 50. Keep that in mind.
I understand. That's the white laces blow it. Yeah.
Shout out to Ron G.
50 or 50?
Shout out to Cold Mist.
50 or 50.
That is.
Lot 50 is not easy to obtain.
No, that's the hottest one. Yeah, it's the all black one. Super.
I mean, I don't think it's the hottest one, but the hype beast, they drew for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a limited joint. The white laces up is bad.
And then we'll look at this again. Let's go here. There's Westside rocking. So we have a picture with Kiss wearing the black colorway, and then we have the cream joints. Which ones do you like better, the cream, or do you like the black joints? They're kind of like charcoal, right?
Yeah, right. They're kind of like a heathered gray type, like a charcoal gray. Yeah, you're right, charcoal. Like I said, I'm starting to like those white ones more and more. I see them, man. I mean, that's
which one y'all like better? Right in the chat right now. You like the cream or you like the? I think it's called anthracite. I think that's the color.
Yeah, it is a weird name.
Which off-white fives you like better? The ones Kiss is wearing or the ones that Westside's wearing? It's a rack, guys.
They only made 2 of them, right?
Yeah. So far. Black joints.
Black ones with double A.
I like the white off-whites better. Okay.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, the cream just looks with the red laces in them too.
What's up? It was Styles. Being a member. Shout out to the members in here too. It was Styles.
Big ups to the members.
Ron G.
Keegan.
Aaron J. Hawaii Rams fan Keegan. Shout out to Ghostface Chiller.
Yeah, I gotta go with these white ones, man. These white ones, at first, they've just grown on me more than the anthracites.
But they gotta have the red laces, in my opinion.
Yeah, the red laces is what makes it pop. You're absolutely right. Absolutely. This row shoes right here.
Went on that one. The white laces on the black ones and the red laces on those ones.
Well, chat, what you guys think? Also, people on the playback, if you're watching, let us know which ones you like better out of the off-white fives. Got Westside Gunn wearing the creams and Jadakiss wearing the anthracite color. I'm pretty sure it's called anthracite. I don't know this shit, so, you know.
I go with the creams. Yeah.
And if you haven't voted yet, vote for your Westside or Jadakiss, please. We got 51 votes right now. Jadakiss is up 86%. It's not who's the better rapper. Keep that in mind. Whose sneakers you like better? Keep this in mind. All right. Let me get to some more images.
I pick mine and I'm sticking with it.
I'm sticking
with it. We covered all these images. We'll show this one more time because this is a dope pick.
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on, man.
Whew. Heat
rockets, no questions asked, man. Come on, man.
See that photo I would put up against this photo, maybe.
Oh, you have to. I know which one you're gonna pull up, man. You have to bring some super Bazooka Joes.
That's a fire pick right there.
Yeah, that's ill.
Shout out to Ron G. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. finish line, exclusive access. For what? The patent leather pieces?
See, the exclusive access should be killing me.
What's that? For the patent leather joints? These pieces right here?
Everybody wants them. How many of us gonna get them?
What, you gotta go up a size?
No, stop telling people that, man.
Yeah, I am curious about that.
Rich trying to mess up everyone's sneakers.
Well, it is that kind of material. So you're saying true to size on this? No question.
Go true to size, guys. Do not go up half. Do not go up a size, please. Allie's fucking with y'all.
When you got those them damn satins, not satins. The damn Wilson shoes you just got, Jones.
Them stained glasses. Yes, I did go. I went up, but I don't think that's the same material.
Them
stained glasses. Shout out to Ron G. Let me hit the promo before I forget, man. Let's go. Let's switch it up. Y'all want a particular promo? Request it when you send the donuts. All right. Let's go.
What song does Jay-Z have that makes you really think?
I do anything. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Anything for you.
Sing it again.
I do anything. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
Anything for you. Right. And that's a Grammy. I'm pretty sure. That's a Grammy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was my.
Yo, that was incredible. Sing it again.
Boom, boom, boom. What's good?
What's good is Ron G, my guy. Check him out, Sneaker Steez. You know my Steez.
Yo, this material on this stained glass is not the same. It's not the same patent leather as a patent leather one. This is like a hard, like damn near plastic. I don't know what it is, but I went up. Originally, I bought a 12 true size, and I bought I couldn't get a half size up. They don't make a 12 and a half, so I had to buy a 13. Which
are you serious?
Yeah. And it fits me so much better, man. My foot, my toes could not fit in the toe box on this in the 12. It couldn't.
Damn, dude.
It couldn't. It just couldn't. But I've never had a shoe in this material. This is not patent leather. This is something weird. I've never had, and it's really stiff. And it right at this point right here, right when your toe starts to slide in, it's really, really narrow. It's super, super narrow, this part right here. Super narrow. Which I had no trouble getting rid of a brand new pair of these, and I even made a couple extra bucks. But seriously, this part right here, where this meets, is where the laces meet before the toe box, is really, really narrow. And that's what I think that's what Ali's trying to get at. But Ali, when I feel patent leather and I feel these, this is a total different material, bro. That's why I don't think that's, and I appreciate you pointing that out about that, but I don't think it's the same material. So I don't think I'm gonna have as much trouble.
I remember seeing that sneaker, and I don't mean this in any disrespect, because
no, you're fine.
Shoe.
Yeah,
but I remember looking at those at SneakerCon and just saying, man, this material is just, it feels like effing, like you said, plastic. But
yeah.
They gotta have the right material to make that kind of artwork on it. So
yeah, it's a special shoe. I love it.
Kind of listen to reason with it, when you look at the product.
It's really. I mean, it's really a thick, like I want to say plastic. Like this is patent leather. Like I can feel this. Like this right here. I know what patent leather. I have the cool grays right here. But this right here is just really, really tough. And really, there's no give. There's no give. There's like no give, Yeah. So on this shoe, like I could not wear a size 12. I couldn't no matter how I laced it, opened up the shoe, the lace area, like it wasn't happening. So got rid of those and just got rid of them and went a size up, and now I'm very happy. I went a full size up because they don't make 12 and a half, and I want this shoe. And
that's so weird.
It may crease a lot, maybe, but my toe sits in there nice and neat. So it may not. I may have to put some protectors in it. But this is something I really wanted. So I
put some protectors in it.
You have to walk like a duck.
No, I won't do that. I won't do. But,
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
I know you are, baby. But I just I see what Ali meant by that. So, but you're saying, but you see what I'm saying too. That material on that concept is different than a patent leather. So I feel like true to size would work on that too. Ali, that's 100%. A weird shoe though. You felt it. You've touched it. That constant, that stain.
Yeah, I have a vlog at SneakerCon, either New York or Charlotte, that you guys could watch, and I even said something about it there. I don't remember what I said, but
you're stiff. I can't wait, man, to get them patents. I'm gonna try everything. They got the reservations up now on the foot sites.
For what? The ones?
Yes, the patent leathers. Yes, sir. Absolutely. They got the reservations up now.
Where you got to pick them up, or you gotta.
You can ship or pick up, either one. They give you the option, ship to me or pick up at store. They give you both options. It says when you pick both options that you have a better chance, but that don't mean shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, and you know what the weird, and this is the weird part about those patent leather ones exactly. I have a very popular House of Hoops, very popular. They're not giving them out. The closest area from Cincinnati that's going to carry the patent leather ones is in Columbus at a Town Center Mall, which was a big popular mall that was the original investors were Arnold Schwarzenegger and Bruce Willis. And that's the only, it's a huge mall up at Ohio State. Yeah, in Columbus. That's the only House of Hoops in a 50-mile radius. And it's actually 150 miles from my house. It's actually going to be carrying those. So I put down pick up a store too. I'll take a weekend trip. I'll take a weekend trip.
Is that first come first served, or is it a raffle?
No, it's a raffle. It's a raffle. Okay. I just saw it on there. I saw it on there this morning, and talking about it made me reminded me to say something about that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a few days away. You know, I know we're all super excited about the shoe. At least I am. I know Matt thinks it's, you know, Matt's a miserable prick anyway, but I know he doesn't want
Why? What's he saying?
He hates all patent leather shoes. Remember, he said that one time. He said that before. So I totally understand if you don't like them, Matt, but everybody else, I think that's going to be a very dope ass shoe, and I can't wait get my hands on. It's a great picture,
I
right?
mean, I think that's a shoe a lot of people are going to say is one of the sneakers of the year, right?
Yeah, it's gonna come in at the end and steal the show. Right? It's gonna come in at the end and steal the show.
Man, take the best for last.
I mean, what would people say is the bigger release, the patent leather one or the cool grays?
I say I would say the damn the breads, the patent leather breads, because I don't know if they're gonna do any restocks. I really don't know.
All right.
And I don't know how limited are they.
True. Let's go to Nike. I'm gonna end this poll with Jadakiss versus Styles right now. Let's end this poll. We're gonna get out of here soon. If some coins come in, we'll hang out longer because we just always stuff to talk about.
Nobody's answered. What do you think the bigger release is?
The bigger release to me is the cool grays. Because everyone wanted the cool grays.
Yep, I was thinking.
Some people don't like the patent leather Jordan ones. I know a lot of you guys love them, but that doesn't mean that everyone likes
everybody. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just the damn honest truth. Not everyone's crazy about that. These release tomorrow.
Yeah.
How do we feel about this shoe? Is this a must-have? Are y'all excited about this one?
I don't think so at all,
No.
bro. I don't think anybody is. I'm being honest with you. I don't think this is a real exciting release. I think this is one of Soulfly's worst.
You were really into him at first, but that's fine. I mean, first impressions
I was.
Don't mean that you don't fade away.
Absolutely. I was just gonna say that. I thought they were dope as shit the first time I saw them. The first few times I saw them.
Real quick. Hold it out for 1 minute.
No problem. Because it's one of those things where you initially see the shoe, and I initially saw it. It was like at the club that night, and the lights are dark, and you see that one, and you're like, yeah, that's the one right there. And the lights come on, you're like, oh shit, she wasn't as pretty as I first thought she was. And that's how these were. The light came on, and after I've seen them a million times, I just I'm gonna have to pass on these. I may go for them. I might just for willy-nilly, just to say, see what'll happen. But then I'll end up getting the shits. And honestly, I've looked at the resale on these. I mean, if you really want them, they're in the low twos, the mid twos. I think the toe box is slick. I bet the materials are sexy. I'd like to see them in hand. I probably am gonna go for them just to see them in hand, because you can always send them back, and there's such a market right now. You can get a couple dollars for anything. But what do you think, Ali? Real talk. Don't just say right. Tell me what you think about them. Real talk.
They all right. I wouldn't go if they were a high and they were a dunk or something, and they had the red all like on the side. With that tiger whatever stripe on there, I'll for sure won't go for it. But the red on the toe, nah. Add more of that red to the shoe. With that design.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the materials on these are probably A1. I mean, it's a Soulfly. Soulfly, is when it comes out of materials, they show up. But as far as the execution, it's just not really hitting for me. But my mind may change. I got a little busy morning as far as work wise tomorrow, but I'm gonna take the time out to try and try and enter for these and see what happens. I'm not gonna break my neck going for them.
Now Joe's switching up his shit. You see that?
Nah, I want to see him in hand. Like I'm still attracted to him. Delz, like I compared it Delz to when you're in the club and shit, the lights come on, you're like, oh, she ain't as pretty as I thought she was. I still want to put my big toe in the water. You know what I'm saying? I still want to test it out a little bit, see what's up. Because I think it has something to offer. But if I don't like it, I'll get rid of it. I'm gonna go for them, but I'm not gonna go and resell for them. That's it. I'm gonna go for them and see if I can get them. But I'm gonna go for resale for them. You know what I mean? The resale ticket, I can't. Not for me. And they're not much on resale either. I've seen them because I frequent the resale market quite a bit at night, and they're in between the 2 to 250 in a size 12. So, Delz, you on mute, baby.
For that, damn, that's pretty.
Yeah, for that shoe, it's only 2 to 250 in a size 12 right now.
That's pretty nice right there.
Yeah, for that.
You.
But see, Delz hit me to the part when we first originally reviewed this shoe when the rumors were first coming out. It needs some red stitching on that swoosh.
The middle is so plain. There's so much going on in the front and the back, and then it's just like nothing.
Yeah, it ruined it, man.
It's like the middle, it's like you got a fat booty, you got the tatas in the front, and then you got nothing else going. It's just no pretty face, nothing.
You got waist.
Just blank,
So I'm saying I will stick my toe in the water and see what it's like.
Listen, good luck trying, because there's a good chance you ain't gonna be sticking no toe in no water with this.
No water, no, not a damn thing. Ain't no toe going in that toe box.
Toe in the nowhere.
Turns to
nowhere. Right back in the shoes you got, because you ain't getting these shit. But it so far it doesn't look ugly. I feel. I mean, but I just want to see them in hand because. But the initially, right away, yes. But then when you see them, that middle panel, man, if it just had some sort of red stitching, any kind of red,
it's just so blank.
Yeah, it would set it off so much better, and then it'd be something to talk about. Shout outs to Bonnie Raitt. But I really think, you know what I'm saying? I think it has some cool features. I'm gonna go for it. If I can get it, I get it. I gotta get back into the rhythm if I want to get shit, man, to go for stuff, man. I think that's the only way. If, these patent leathers, I mean, us just going in there and hitting it off willy-nilly, I don't think it's going to happen. I think I need to get back into the rhythm of going for things. And we'll see what happens.
Sakaya is doing a Cortez, by the way. 50th anniversary Cortez.
Saw that.
So we got no image, It looks like Cortez and the Jordan 2 is the move as far as the collabs. Like we seen this bag of shit right here.
Oh yeah.
He likes these.
Those are such. You know what though? Give any kind of no. I don't like Cortez like you, Ali. You love Cortez, my funny face friend. This has got your name written all over it.
These are horrifying. Does anyone like these? Let us know.
The materials though look through the roof. Let's be real. Come on.
Nah, these shits are
that suede, that notebook, that's some fresh.
I don't care about the materials. This thing looks silly to me, man.
It does look like dog shit.
Size 11. I need these.
I knew it. He loves them. I'm going for you. You better be ready. I know you like these. You're a Cortez fiend. I know you like them.
Okay, Frankie like them too.
That's what I'm talking about, bang.
Where the hell is Mr. DB Cooper? He's still not around.
I think he went back out of town, man.
Jesus.
Well, it's not that far away. So.
All right. So people don't give a shit about this show.
Nah, that's it.
Sleeping over here on that. And we went through all of this. Let me see if they haven't posted nothing new here. There's something I wanted to look at. I forgot. Let me go back to my Twitter.
They putting out some things. Everything, the hottest month for sneakers, one of the hottest months for sneakers is February because of the NBA All-Star game. And if you close your eyes and click your heels, February will be here like this. So just hold tight. Because
what do you think about Russell Westbrook's new sneaker? I wanted to talk about this. These remind me of Barclays by the laces, right?
These are shoes that say "Why not?" they put the "Why not" in the shoe.
Why not buy these? Yeah, that's gonna make me want.
Why not?
Why not? The worst thing you could have done is make it say "Why not?" How unflattering is that?
How unflattering is why not? Hey, why not? Eh? Ali dropped the gem right there. Why not? Why not?
For real, Ali. Thank you for that.
That was a gem. Why not? Why not?
So this shoe right here, you see how the laces are, the lace system by the side.
Yeah, the
Remind me of the Barclays a little. The 94 is a little. You
They
see
did.
that?
They did get from the Barclays.
Yeah.
That looks like an ACG, a hyped up ACG, bro.
Man,
that looks like a damn.
this is the why not. They said why not. They just put everything together and say why not.
What'd Sean say? Do you sit in inner tubes and float across the water? This is what you wear before you get into the inner tube.
I think that the inspiration had to do with hiking on this piece.
That's what I'm saying. It's got to, right?
I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm straight up
neither
being honest with you. Look, it says a rugged trail running shoe inspiration.
ACG. It's got to. It's got to. But, you know, some of these athletes, I feel like have a lot of marketability, man, and they give them a patty of a shoe. You know what I'm saying? A patty.
Like Russell Westbrook is a peculiar dude, you know?
Yeah, man, super fashionable. I mean, he's getting towards the end, and I get that. He's probably got another 5 good years left. But if they had marketed him harder in the beginning of his career, I think he could have been something. He could have, I mean,
he looked like he getting old, right? I know we all are. I'm not trying to be disrespectful in any way, but
nah, that's what I'm saying.
He
He's
used
got
to
like
have
maybe
like
5.
that real baby face. It should make
Graham,
me
is
feel
that
old.
you?
I'm here.
Okay. I just
Graham,
see you
you
got
like
that
it?
fan of that. You got that fan on.
They don't look too bad, but I ain't getting them.
You see the? Do you see a little bit of Barkley inspiration by the laces?
Oh yeah, like the Webbers.
Yeah, like in the 95, the CB 95 kind of.
Air Darwins.
The Darwins, exactly.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
With a little Kyrie mixed in there too, probably.
They just had a little why not to it. That's all they had to it.
Yeah, why not?
Don't you guys agree though, man? Some of these athletes get the shit into the stick when it comes to, like, you know what I'm saying, the shoe design and stuff like that.
I think
it really
they get
does.
the cheapest designer. They get the weirdest designer. That's
I just
all.
think that, you know, one of the things I like to think about, you know, when I sometimes is there's got to be another athlete that can make it to a Jordan shoe. There's got to be another shoe that they can turn into.
The Jordan jump, man. I've been saying this for so many years, for decades. The problem is that jump, man, is way too powerful to have any other person wear besides Michael Jordan. People don't want to buy a Westbrook Jordan shoe, but they would buy a Westbrook Nike shoe.
Put his own
You feel me?
trademark. Yeah.
They'll buy a Melo Nike shoe or Adidas shoe. They're not going to buy the Jordan one all the time. Some people will.
The fans of that athlete.
Yeah, the PEs.
What you thinking, Graham? I hear you giggling.
Man, I wouldn't wear these because I'm not really hip onto the player for different reasons.
Why? What's your reasons?
My reason is he's got a lot of heart playing basketball, but man, dude, I'm looking at the game last night, and I've seen the way he plays against us too, and it's just like he sees red all the time. He needs to put a little bit more, game plan into his head.
Graham, take the fan out of it. You're talking from a Golden State fan aspect, man. That's not fair.
No. Yeah, you're hella biased.
That's what he's doing. He's talking about the game from last night and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, what is he doing out
there? There's not a player on Golden State that has a Nike shoe contract. They got Converse and Under Armour.
And what's the other one?
Got me. What?
Anta. Don't disrespect Anta. There you go.
The hell is that?
Anta's a weird ass brand. Yo, they'll send me a message every other month saying they want to send me shoes and then never send me shoes. I'm like, why are you even messaging me?
Maybe I know what they were if they sent his ass a pair. You know what I'm saying, Graham?
So weird. Like, don't even message me. Like,
Look, Graham. Take all that out of perspective. Russell Westbrook is a one-of-a-kind point guard that's averaged a triple-double damn near half his career. That's pretty impressive. And to market that guy with his own shoe without the Jumpman logo, like Delz said, would be a genius idea. The guy's very marketable, and he's into fashion and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can he come up with his own
real.
logo?
Yeah, something like that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these athletes, we got like even any of them, man. I'm not gonna hate on the Golden State guys, but let's just go to somebody like like I don't know. Let's just go to another basketball player, man. Somebody like Anthony Edwards from Minnesota, who I think is going to be the next big thing. I think he's really good.
Yes.
Well, so why couldn't they make an Anthony Edwards? Who's the next athlete? There's got to be another athlete that's marketable that can take over the shoe game. You know what I'm saying? With their own shoe and their own, their own everything, their own label.
Yeah, but they don't have no one that's like electrifying like a Michael Jordan no more. You know what I'm saying? Who's electrifying? The only person that I had in mind was Curry.
Yeah, Curry has his own line, but it's not selling nothing, dude. Like,
no, it's not doing any kind of numbers. But Trae Young, I would think Trae Young would be very marketable. But his shoes are selling all right though, over at Adidas, I think.
Yeah,
exactly. Because and that's I like how Adidas and some of those like like Converse. I like how and I know I say that, but I like how some of them do it with some of the younger stars and give them opportunity to have a marketing plan and design their own shoe and have their own thing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a great Converse.
Converse is Nike though, Jones.
Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Good
what's
point.
The skate brand? Hurley? Hurley is also Nike?
Hurley is too. You're absolutely right. Yes. You're right.
Dude, what is all this spam? Hold on, let me get rid of some of this stuff. Dude.
So some of that stuff is funny, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Is like Anthony Edwards? I think is going to be one of the next great players in the league. And if I was somebody at Nike or any of these brands, I would swoop him up and design a dope ass shoe that people will really be attracted to, and you can market for years to come. The kid's not even 21 yet. You know what I mean?
Well, I've heard that with Nike, you can only do specific things with their logo, which is kind of amazing that Travis Scott actually had a little influence on doing like the backward swoosh.
Right.
I mean, by the way, that's not the first time that you ever seen a backward swoosh on a Nike brand shoe, but
right.
Like the Air Darwins is one example.
You get more outside influences in not just sports. I mean, you go on Nike.com right now and you see Megan Thee Stallion. They're pushing her line right now through Nike. You know what I'm saying? Like more than ever.
Stallion has her own line.
It's on Nike. It's on Nike.com right now. When you go to Nike, Megan Thee Stallion is all over Nike right now.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So when you see stuff like that, it's like they don't even give like, you know what I'm saying? They don't give like any of the athletes any pub, and I'm starting, and I believe, like you said, Delz, you made a great point. There's not too many electrifying athletes out there right now. I try to think of that stuff.
It isn't, man, and that's the thing. Like that's why, like Michael Jordan, like his whole shit, like he was like so amazing,
Yes.
like all the time. That's the thing, like all the time,
I think the closest one, guys, I really think is and I think Puma nabbed him up, is that LaMelo Ball kid. I think he is going to be special
and
for years.
You are totally exact, like you're just completely read my mind right there, because I wanted to talk about that
for years to come. The kid isn't even 21. You know what I'm saying? So for years to come, and these guys play to their 40 now, 40 plus. Tom Brady, LeBron, all these guys. For years to come, that kid's going to be something special. And even if it's just 10, 15 years, his shoes will sell. I mean, he's marketable. He's everything. He's
young as all hell too, right?
He's flashy. He's flashy on the court too. You know what I'm saying? So I saw this shoe in hand, and I wasn't overly impressed, but I wasn't disappointed either. I think they did their thing with this. I really do.
Really?
Yeah. It isn't anything I'd wear for fashion, but if I was playing basketball, which I'm taking a hiatus from for a little while, if I was playing basketball, I would definitely, I'd wear the shit out of these. I think I like flashy shoes on the court. I'm not playing basketball anytime soon. I hurt my knee.
Would you play basketball on these?
Yeah, absolutely. I like bright colored shoes when I play. Like you guys see those. You guys
People
make fun of
seem
my
to be
colors.
really into these, man. They got them. They're like really bragging how much they love them. Like,
I bet they're comfortable. They got that knit on the side. They look like they got some room.
And they sold very well. They're actually pretty much sold out everywhere.
This kid's super marketable, bro. You know, I'm not. He's a good-looking kid.
Marketable.
He's flashy on the court. He's flashy off the court. These guys, like, they're really into fashion. These NBA guys. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And this is, I think this kid's the next big thing in basketball. In the next 10 years, we're gonna be talking more about him as long as he stays healthy.
Holy shit! There's actually a little bit of resale for this shoe too.
No shit.
Yeah. I mean, just like $50, but still.
That's $50. $50 is $50. That's
for
not
a
putting
Puma sneaker. We're not used to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I saw these at right before Christmas at one of the real the only mall nowadays, and I looked at them and touched them, did everything but put my big toe in it because it wouldn't fit, and it was definitely it's not bad. Salute to Killamar, the Puma Prince.
Yeah, Killamar showed them on the channel.
You showed them
last weekend when you and Graham battled, correct?
Yeah, well, remember that? Yep.
So if you want to look at a detailed look, there's actually a link to that battle with Graham and Jones, and it was really funny. So,
great battle! I love the heck out of that.
Oh man, we should have picked LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, you should have. You picked Jonathan Kuminga.
You got this goof. No, not Kuminga. Who did we pick last year? Wiseman.
James Wiseman was a monster. Unfortunately, he just doesn't fit the system.
He's gonna get done.
Well, I got a link in the chat if you want those sneakers too. These right here.
Should have went to Kentucky. He went to Memphis. That's where he messed up. I'll be real.
And it's also in the description too.
But that's Penny Hardaway school though, right?
Yeah, but look, you got Penny Hardaway, you got Rasheed Wallace as an assistant coach, and you got the great Larry Brown as a bench coach, and they have Imani Bates. They have Imani Bates and Jalen Derlin, quite possibly number 1 and a top 5 pick in Imani Bates and number 1 in Jalen Derlin, and they're not even in a top 50 in AP or coaches poll. And their KenPom ranking is under 100. So just because you're a popular NBA player doesn't mean you can coach worth of shit. Ask Patrick Ewing at Georgetown how he's doing.
No.
I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Damn, Joe.
Brother, you cold as ice.
Damn.
The only one doing anything, the only former NBA player that's a great coach, in my opinion, is Juwan Howard. He is doing fantastic.
What about Mark Jackson, man? He did great, man. It's just that freaking
Mark Jackson had some.
Kerr took over when he got them popping.
I think he got the bad end of the deal. I want Mark
politics, bro. He worked his ass off to build that team, and then they pulled the rug under him and put Kerr in.
Agreed.
No,
I want him.
They did him so dirty.
Delz, I want him in the garden, bro. I want him in the garden, Delz. I want him in the garden after Tibbs. I've been wanting Mark Jackson in the garden since before he got hired at Golden State.
They did him so dirty.
Mark Jackson established that they needed to play defense, which is something that Rick Barry, when he had a radio show out here, always said, you got to play defense first. And he was right. He sent me an email back saying, I love you. You're totally wrong. Blah, blah, blah. You know how he is. I'm very outspoken.
Who plays defense in the NBA, Rick Barry? This ain't 1967. Who
plays
defense?
Right,
You're not shooting. Nobody's shooting free throws granny style like Rick Barry either. Okay? So who plays defense?
The number one.
We're the number one ranked defense. That's
Who plays defense in the NBA?
But getting back to Mark Jackson, dude. Mark Jackson, they wanted to keep him on, but his offensive prowess and his offensive assistant coaches were trash, dude. They said, look, we're giving you an open checkbook. Go get the best offensive mind that you can get. And he wouldn't do it. He stayed loyal. He stayed loyal to his guys. He stayed loyal to his guys, and he bit the bullet for it.
Man, he built that team up, and then as soon as they built that team up, and he was so close to winning that championship that next year, it fucking canned his ass, man. They did him
what's
so
gonna
dirty.
happen is he's gonna come to the garden and win
then they grabbed Steve Kerr. That's my opinion. They did him so dirty.
He'll be in the Garden, Delz.
And you
after
can't make that move and bring in a Steve Kerr with that offensive mind, coming from two different systems or two almost similar systems in the Spurs.
He came from San Antonio. Yeah, he's a Greg Popovich guy. Yeah,
you can't bring in a Steve Kerr if you don't have a Draymond Green on the team.
What the fuck did you
say?
And Andrew Bogut. Andrew Bogut ran a lot of the defensive sequences there too.
Well, he's not there anymore. And look, you got a new, younger James Wiseman. How you doing now without James Bogut? What happened?
We got.
No, man, I'm not gonna let you ride to Golden State. What happens? Steph Curry gets tired at the end of the year because the whole offense is running through him, and he's got 0 legs come a play-in game against the Grizzlies. And what happened last year?
Hey, what happened last night, man? I just want to ask you that.
Man, the NBA doesn't start till after the All-Star break. Those guys are out there half-assing it until the All-Star break, Graham. Don't act like that.
So you're saying the Phoenix Suns with a full squad lost against the Santa Cruz Warriors with Steph Curry and Draymond Green.
It's all preseason till after the All-Star break, buddy.
They had number 12 out there. I was like, who the hell's number 12? I didn't even know
that. Graham, talk to me in June. You
had to Google that, and I know you don't like Googling.
And he did good. He did good too.
Talk to me, Graham. Golly, you know this. In May is when the heat turns up.
Hey, and we got 2 players back. We get 2 players back.
You got a guy that hasn't played a game since the finals in 2019. You hyped about that shit? Come on,
I'm hyped about it because he's got the same kind of explosiveness, which is non-existent, just like KD. KD is not an explosive player, dude. He's smooth.
Explosive all of a sudden when you come back.
Hey, if you look at KD's game, it's smooth, dude. And people with that kind of injury come back.
You're comparing Klay Thompson to Kevin Durant? Are you shitting me?
I'm saying the type of explosiveness. There's smooth players and there's explosive players. Derrick Rose is an explosive player. And he had to work his way back into the league with the New York Knicks.
Klay Thompson was never explosive. Klay Thompson was never in his life.
That's what I'm saying. That kind of
he's never even dunked the ball, but like 3 times. He's dunked
How many rings
he
got
3 times.
Oh, hold on.
How many rings he got though?
He's got. You know what? If all 4 of us were on the bench for the Golden State Warriors, we'd have rings too.
Hey, if we had Derrick Rose on the team.
Klay Thompson wasn't on the bench though. Dude, he helped them so much, bro, Clay.
He's not explosive though, Delz. He can shoot.
Dude, he helped them so many times during those championships.
Absolutely.
Clutch with them 3-point shots, mid-range shots.
Yeah.
Put some respect on that man. Because he's helped them a lot.
He's good.
But I'm saying, Jones, you're not hearing me, dude. I'm saying the type of injury that this guy has sustained with the knees and everything. Being a non-explosive player like he never was will help him because he's going to go smoothly back into that.
You got to be able to get open, though, bro. You got to be able to get open. If you can't move on that court to get open, when you got a 23-year-old that's faster and stronger than you with no knee problems, you're not going to be able to get open as fast or to fight over those screens as you once did. You
as long as he can move laterally, he's shown in practices that he can move laterally, dude.
Look, I love
a lot of good progress out of him. He's never been an explosive front and back player.
No, he is not.
As long as he can move side to side, he's good.
He doesn't dunk. You're absolutely right. He's not explosive, and
he should never dunk again, especially after that injury.
I'm going to give you Klay Thompson because I like Klay Thompson, and I don't wish any bad on Klay. I watched him at Washington State. I thought Klay Thompson was very good. I liked his dad too. All I'm trying to say is that he's just not going to come back with it. It's going to be tough, man. 2 years out of the game, the NBA changes a lot in 2 years, buddy. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. And the Warriors are playing great. They're playing better than anybody thought they would with the team that they have. Steph Curry is playing MVP caliber basketball. If he continues and can keep up the pace that he's playing right now, MVP hands down, because he doesn't have a depleted supporting cast. He doesn't have a great supporting cast. He's carrying that team, and that goes back to what I was originally saying. At the end of the year, he's got to take a little breather here in a little while. He's going to sit some games at the end of the year to save his legs. I know he is. I've never seen a player like Steph Curry, man. I watched him at Davidson. The guy was, baby hands, you know what I'm saying? Baby face, 5 foot nothing. He's overachieved in every way possible. I give Graham a hard time, but I respect the guy. I've never seen a better shooter. He's changed the basketball game all by himself. However, you need a supporting cast, and I think that that Klay Thompson just ain't going to be the same Klay Thompson he was in his last game played in 2019. But why rush a player back when you got one of the best records in the NBA and you're playing great? Why rush it? So I get it.
I think he was better in G League too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'd start him off in the G League. Why rush it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You guys got a well-oiled machine up there. I get it. But I hate y'all, man. F the Warriors. LaMelo Ball's gonna be really nice, man. And that's what going back to what we said. These shoes are cool, so you can expect to see other colorways. And he's a super marketable player. I think this guy is the next thing, man. And I'm interested to see how that all works out. I think Jay-Z, and correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Jay-Z have a hand in Puma? So I think that was
he's the only one out of the three that have a shoe.
Say that again, Ali.
He's the only one that has a shoe out of the three.
Yeah, but yes, a shoe contract is not a ball brand. You're absolutely right. Yes, I don't even know if that brand. I think that brand sizzled away real quick.
No, it's still there. I believe.
I don't want nothing to do with it. Yeah, I think this kid's great, man. Super marketable, good-looking kid, real flashy. Real flashy off the court. You know what I'm saying? Into fashion and shit. I think this is a nice step in the right direction for Puma and for a young player like himself to really change some things as far as the shoes go. This could work out real well in the next 5 years. It's gonna be fun to see that. Real fun to see that. I see Ron G in the building. That's all the members.
Melo sneaker, it's just I just need a new color of it, and then I'm rocking with it.
Yeah, give me something different besides this bright red. Yeah, I don't want the all red.
The Charlotte one, probably.
Yeah. Good call. Maybe a blue. I'm serious, man. I'd hoop in these all day. This would be something that I'd hoop in nonstop. I really would. These look very comfortable. They're flashy. They look like, and they're fashionable. I like to be able to wear the shoes where you can look out there and be like, oh, that's that goofy ass Mr. Jones wearing those bright red ass shoes. You can find me no problem.
Bright ass purple with that teal in it.
Damn bright, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Charlotte colorway would be dope in these. You know what I'm saying? Even a little purple, a little teal. Something like that. I think it'd be some real slick shit. And maybe I'm sure we'll see that. The All-Star game is less than 2 months away. I think it takes place February 22nd. So in Cleveland. So a lot of these times, this could be the first one. His second silhouette, his second colorway in this shoe could come out right around that time. That's one of the biggest times of the year for new shoes, and we're on the horizon of that, for especially new basketball shoes. So, keep that in touch, keep that in mind. When you see that February release date, that's that All-Star time. I think that's gonna be dope, man. Real dope, man.
Where's All-Star weekend this year?
Cleveland, and everybody says, "Oh, Jones, you going?" I live in Cincinnati. Cleveland is like, it's 4 hours away. Real talk. Type in Cincinnati, Cleveland, you'll see. I'm not lying. It's 3 hours and 45 minutes away.
What I missed? The sneaker con?
No, he asked where the All-Star game was, and I said it's in Cleveland, but it's 3 hours and 45 minutes away. I couldn't do it.
Nah, it's not worth the drive, man.
I'm not driving. I refuse to drive any more than 2 hours these days. I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. You get out of the car, you lose something. You're never the same anymore after you drive for more than 2 hours. You get out, your hip hurts. All of a sudden you got a kidney problem. You got, what I'm saying? Something happens. You walk with a limp for 2 hours. I ain't doing it again, man. Me and the wife, we took a drive, and I'll never forget this shit. We drove, and I wasn't driving to come out. We drove the Honda down to Mississippi from Ohio. Just sounds far. Doesn't it? Like, what the hell? I wanted to fly. No, we're gonna go for a drive. Nah, baby, we're gonna fly. No, we're just gonna drive. We don't need to fly. Everybody else is driving. I don't give a shit, whatever. But no, we're okay. You got it. We're driving fine. So we packed the car up, everything. take the damn dog. We got to take Jackson. We're taking Jackson with us. Oh, geez. Well, I'm driving. No, he's sitting in your lap. Oh, my God. The hits just keep coming. So we're driving, man. We go through Alabama. And I finally got Jackson chill. It took me like 6 hours to get him just to relax. And this is a 12-hour ride, y'all. It's a 12-hour ride. I finally get it. We stop at some, I think it was a Pilot rest stop. It's called Pilot. We stopped there. I put one foot up the car. I felt like I was paralyzed. I couldn't move my hip, my back. From that point forward, I've always used, since that damn trip, I had to buy an extra lumbar support for my damn driving chair now. Because my back hurts so bad. I'll never forget that. Never.
Wow, Jones.
Yeah.
I drove all the way down to San Diego that Matt versus Tito battle. And man, I felt all right. I ain't got no lumbar support. I'm good.
Well, you must have
a 10-hour drive.
Yes,
they must make big wheels totally different than when they used to, Graham. Because I can't imagine riding that big wheel all the way down there, man. That's got to be hurting.
Man, you can't
these are the Puma'S, my man.
There you
got
go.
some research.
That's what I've been doing. I've been on the phone on the side trying to pull some other colors up.
Okay, so here you go, Ali.
They're pretty much all solid colors still, though.
Yeah.
I go with the green.
So I guess that's what they're going with. You know what I mean? The whole time.
I like that white down there. I do, but I'd go with that green, and that blue is at least one my least favorite. I like that green.
Yeah. I don't know.
That green's fun. I like that green. The white.
Go.
White and silver.
I think white and silver is probably my play.
Okay.
I like the green, man. Just something different. Maybe, put some red laces in them, calling them Melo Grinches.
Well, you already got the Billy eyelashes, right?
Yeah, I got them. They're just sitting tight. They're just waiting. They're just sitting upstairs, away, just waiting for till she wins.
Yeah, you gotta keep it away from that cigarette stuff, man. Otherwise, you can't sell it.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. The ones I'm keeping, the ones I got upstairs are in the treasure chest. Don't you worry about it. All I need her to do is win a Grammy. Once she wins a Grammy, we're good. I just gotta hang on.
Them things ain't worth shit right now.
Nah,
they're not
they ain't
worth
worth
a dime.
Nah, they're not worth anything. That's why I'm not in a hurry to. You know what I'm saying? Just chill.
You wait for a special moment.
I know, wait till she gets in a movie, wins an Oscar, wins a couple Grammys, and all of a sudden, boom, cash.
Chat, which one of these you like the best out of all of these?
That blue ain't too bad either. Honestly, with that splash of purple on it.
Now you see you switched it up a little. It's like a Charlotte color, bro.
Yeah.
It is a Charlotte color, man.
Yes. That's probably one he gonna wear more.
Stretch said the Melo Grinches.
Yeah, the Melo Grinches. You pair of red laces in them. I like Steve Redman called them. The blue ones look like Sully from Monsters. From Monsters Inc.
Hey,
yeah, you just totally took that somewhere else now.
That's totally true. Oh.
They are.
Now I'm looking at it in a whole nother light now.
Yeah. When you look at it like that, that's what Redman said. I'm about
Hit that thumbs up button, by the way, guys, please. We're almost, I think, 2 hours in this thing.
I like the white ones if you're gonna wear them like an everyday shoe, but I think the green, the red, the blue, whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'd get them just to play basketball in. I got enough fashionable shits. I'd get these just to hoop in.
Hey, speaking of basketball, man, how the hell did David Robinson ever dunk a basketball in those Air Command 90s, dude?
Because when you're 7 foot tall, you just gotta reach up there and put it in the hoop.
My God.
You ain't gotta jump too high when you're 7 foot.
No wonder Woody couldn't dunk, man. Those things are like gargantuans on your feet, dude. You can't leap with that.
Woody dunked, bro. Woody dunked.
He did, but it was an alley-oop.
Dunked.
So I don't know. It's a little bit different.
Still
when
a
you
dunk.
the ball up there.
What would you rather see, an alley-oop or a dunk?
I'd rather see a dunk, like from the floor.
You're such a liar, man. You know you'd rather see somebody throw a off the backboard dunk for an alley-oop. Quit, man.
I thought you were talking about Billy Hoyle himself.
Oh well, I'd rather see an alley oop myself. They're more flashy.
There you go. Glitz and Glamour Jones. There you go, bro.
Yeah, I like that flashy shit, man.
Oh,
Throw
I
me
know
a little
you
alley-oop.
do.
Graham, what would you rather do, Graham? You'd rather let me ask you, Graham. What would you rather do? You'd rather go for just a basic one right leg up, right hand layup, then throw an alley oop from half court and catch it and throw it in?
Alley oop from half court.
Yeah, somebody throw you an oop from the 3-point line, or somebody throw you an oop on a fast break. You'd rather just go for a little little layup.
I'd go for the finger roll, man. Gotta stay classy. That's what I do.
No flash in your game.
Nah. What matters is you put the ball in the hoop and winning championships. Wherever they can be.
You look good while you do it too, Graham. You know what I'm saying? You can look good.
You can look pretty. You can put up triple doubles throughout the whole season. You can win MVPs that don't mean anything, but if you don't have that championship, don't mean anything.
So it's not so Steph Curry shooting a 3-pointer from the logo. You'd rather him shoot a 3-pointer from the 3-point line?
Yes, if it means that he could make it more consistently. I mean, we ain't even got to talk about Steph Curry. I mean, he could.
I'm not talking for the win. I'm just talking. It could be the first quarter. The game's tied. You'd rather see somebody do a layup than an alley oop.
And what was that guy on the above rim? He said, "You keep having your hand up there." Was that above rim or he got game? Or
that's above the rim.
Yep. You gonna have your hand up in the air all day.
Well, wait a minute. The dude was playing without a basketball. So I don't know, bro. I mean, come on, man. God bless you, Leon. I was like, this dude. If I saw him on the court and I was playing on the other side, I'd be like, man, I got to stay away from this dude. He's talking to himself. He's dribbling without a basketball. There's all sorts of bad, man.
Leon was bad. He was the dude. He was a baller in that game, man.
Shoot.
I'm with you, man. But I think these shoes. Have something to offer as far as basketball shoes. What excites me and entices me about this line and about the Melo ball is what's to come. We haven't even seen the best of the kid yet. And when the better he gets, the better his apparel line will get in the future, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? So,
yep.
I tell you guys.
How do you feel about him as a basketball player right now? Like
fantastic. I think he's top. I think he's through the roof. I think his skill set, it matches with today's game. I think he's fast. I think he goes, the length of the court. I think it's 20 something. I forgot, but I think he is from baseline to baseline. I think he is absolutely one of the fastest, most electrifying players in the NBA today. I think he's a team first player. I think he has gym range, which means he can shoot from anywhere. And you got to have that in today's game. He's got the floater, and he is super marketable. He's going to be the face of the NBA, I think, in the next 5 years. I really do.
You give him Rookie of the Year?
I'm sorry?
You give him Rookie of the Year?
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. Absolutely
through the roof. It's certainly, yeah. The kid is something special, and he's easily the best of the Ball brothers. And with the team that they have, in Charlotte, surrounded by a more young talent, the sky's the limit. And he just has so much more room to improve. And he didn't go to college. He didn't go to the G League. He went overseas and played with grown men his whole life before he came to the NBA. And he was coached. And in Europe, when you play, that's how the NBA is adopted. The NBA adopted his style of play right now from European basketball. And Mark D'Antonio, when he was the coach of the Phoenix Suns with Amari and Nationals, he introduced that style of more threes. You take more threes are more than twos, and analytics show that. So the Melo ball with today's style, where threes are more important than twos, where they'd rather you take a 3-point shot and miss it than make a layup. I think the Melo ball fits perfectly in that mold, and as a combo guard that he is, because sometimes they have Devontae Graham running the point guard down there too. So and Terry Rozier. So I think that they have I think that he transitions into today's basketball very well, and he has a lot to offer, and the sky's the limit. And we've yet to see his best game. Seriously. Wouldn't you say that, Graham?
Yeah, I consensus are last year, just hearing all the podcasts and the blogs and everything like that. Like, oh, they'll never sign LaMelo because Kerr doesn't get along with it. And that's another thing, man. You can't you take the best player available when you're in the draft. Doesn't matter if you already have.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like you take the best player available. It was like 1990, 3 or whatnot, where Don Nelson enticed the Philadelphia 76ers to take Sean Bradley.
Right.
Man, I'm taking this guy. I need that guy. And Philadelphia took him, and then we took Penny. So and then that turned into Chris Webber. But dude, I'm telling you what, man. If Don Nelson was actually coaching like in today's game, he'd be a champion already.
Oh, I agree because he tried to do. He was big on European basketball as well. You know what I'm saying? He was super big on that. Him and his son Donnie Nelson, who I think is still in the Mavericks organization. The Nelsons were big on European play and European basketball because it was different and he was ahead of his time. Because the 3-point game, that's why they've expanded it, because the 3-pointer has really changed the face of the NBA and in college basketball as well. It just moves around. But you still have to have that post presence to gather a rebound, to do all the dirty things. He doesn't have to necessarily be 7 foot nowadays, So I think that but to answer Delz's question, the Melo ball, fantastic, transitions into today's game very well.
What about comparing to like Alonzo Ball? What's your comparison of the two?
Night and day. Yeah. Alonzo Ball is a good game manager. He's not gonna score you 30 a game. He's not gonna overwhelm you with flashiness or anything like that. But he is gonna make the smart play. He is gonna make that play. He is gonna run the team and do what the coach needs him to do. In my opinion, the hype was too big on that kid coming out of college because I saw holes in his game when he was at UCLA. I saw De'Aaron Fox carve him up like a holiday turkey real easily, not once but twice. So in my mind, I think Alonzo Ball now, I think he's matured into a good point guard that can facilitate what the coach needs him to do on the court, which is be a point guard.
Messed up getting rid of him?
I think the Lakers messed up by picking him that early in the draft. Rod Pelinka, who was not a lot of people know, is a general manager for the Lakers. Who Rod Pelinka also went to Michigan and played with the Fab Five. He majored in rocket science. You could look that up if you don't believe me. Rob Pelinka, he was on the bench for the Fab Five and Steve Fisher and the Michigan Wolverines, and he's a general manager now. And I think that was a bad pick with him and Magic picking up Alonzo. I get hometown kid, UCLA. Let's bring him in, this and that, but it just didn't work out. And sometimes that happens. The NBA is that's the toughest sport I think to make it in is basketball. I really do. Because there's only 15 jerseys on a team. Only 10 of those jerseys dress. The other 5 are on the bench, chilling. In high school, college, all that. So I think football is the easiest way to go to college and to get a scholarship because they field over 100 players. So it's a lot of scholarships to go around. But I just think that when you look at that in the draft and stuff like that, it's really a crapshoot. It's really tough. Even there's so many number 1 picks that have been busts. There's more number 1 picks that have been busts in the NBA than have been unbelievably worth a number 1 pick. In my opinion, overall number 1 picks. So it's really crazy. It is.
They haven't know how this number 1 picks.
Say it again.
You haven't really know how this number 1 pick.
It's hard. Exactly. It's not like a great like overall number 1 pick. I mean,
it's a one-hit wonders.
They really are. They come out of college. They think and sometimes
it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, like Anthony Davis is a good number 1 pick. I think.
Anthony Davis is talented, man.
Yeah, he's way talented, man.
You get my eyebrow?
Yeah, Unibrow, absolutely.
Yeah. I was screaming for him. I'm like, let's trade, get that dude, please.
I mean, think about it. DeAndre Ayton. It's taken him a little while, but you know what I'm saying. He was the number 1 pick for the Suns in 2018. You had Zion Williamson. Let's just take Zion, for instance. Look at all that hype. Look at all that hype around Zion.
I already knew he was
good. Right?
When he got
online monster, Duke monster. I didn't play many games with Duke. Now comes to the NBA, plays one, has had a cup of coffee. Went to the All-Star game because the fans voted him in. Now homeboy is out of shape. He looks bad, man.
He about to go play football.
Buddy, he looks like I'm not making fun of anything, but homeboy is pushing 300 pounds. He's pushing 300 pounds, guys. He really is.
Jones, he is the modern day Oliver Miller.
Yeah, but Oliver Miller was never a number 1 pick.
No,
you know
he wasn't. But he had the talent, though. He just ate his way out of the league.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. A lot of those guys do that. Sean Kemp did that when he left Seattle. Let's just be honest.
That was stress eating, dude. That was stress.
Whatever you want to call it, but a lot of those guys, you know what I'm saying. A lot of those guys, their lifestyles change. Things just get really, really different. Think about it. Let's just go through them. Like, how about Markelle Fultz for the Philadelphia 76ers out of Washington State? The guy forgot how to shoot a damn jump shot, fellas. Do you remember that? They had to read. Do you remember that, Ali Graham? They had to teach him. They brought in specialists so they could teach him how to shoot a damn jump shot again.
I said, "Whoa."
That's a number 1 overall pick, and you got to teach him how to shoot again. Oh, I mean, come on, man. Look. I'm being real honest. Cade Cunningham, his last year's. Anthony Edwards, who I think has star potential written all over him. And he's good, 2020. But then Zion, I mean, the verdict's out. DeAndre Ayton, he's good, but was he worth the number 1 pick? Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons, are you shit? Ben Simmons, are you shit? You know what the problem was with Ben Simmons? Because I knew he was going to be a problem when he was in college because he was a crybaby. He never went to classes. He complained a lot, and he withdrew from college after the basketball season. All he wanted to do was go there and get drafted because they didn't have a G League yet. And he wasn't that good. He's talented, he's tall, but his offensive skill set is trash. I mean, come on. And then after that, you got Karl Anthony Towns, I think that's a good number 1 pick. I think Carl, and I like Big Cat. I think he's fantastic. But then Andrew Wiggins, Anthony Bennett. Are you shitting me?
Oh,
Anthony Bennett. Remember that, Graham?
Yes, dude. Number 2 overall or something like that.
He's not even it. No, he was number 1 overall.
Are you sure about that? I thought he was number 2.
I'm looking right at it. He was number 1 overall by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Looking right at it.
Now he's a bet.
Now he's not. Where's he at now?
What about homeboy that got that Jordan 8 coming out? What's his name again?
Oh,
Rui
no, he was drafted he was drafted top 15, top 10.
Yeah, he in top 20.
Yeah, I'm doing like number 1 overall. I mean, he ain't worth the shit, no. But that's what I'm saying. After the first few picks, it's a crapshoot, man. It really is. Nobody knew. Nobody. I'll take DeAndre Ayton for instance. He's a 2nd round pick out of Michigan State. Nobody knew he was going to be this way. Nobody knew he was going to be an all-time great utility basketball player that can do everything you want to do and run the team at a 4th spot. As much shit as I give him, the guy was a 2nd round pick. You know what I'm saying? Some of those guys that get drafted, in my opinion, in the 2nd round and that aren't lottery picks. Because, look, if you're not drafted in the 1st round, your contract's not guaranteed. If you're not drafted in the first lottery pick, in the first 14 to 15 picks, you get a 1-year deal. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, you get to come try out for the team. 2nd round picks, you just get to come try out for the team. They throw you away like yesterday's garbage and sign somebody else. So somebody like Draymond Green, to me, the 2nd round guys are a lot more hungry to prove their worth to show that they belong in the NBA. Because the NBA stands for no bitches allowed if you can't come in there and produce. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. So Draymond Green, and as much shit as I like to give you guys, he's a super overachiever. Because for what it's worth, and he's earned every dollar he's got. So sometimes it's a crapshoot, man. You never know what you're gonna get, though. So you never ever know. You know, some of the names we just talked about, the number 1 overall picks, are now working at Starbucks, hanging out. I mean, it's the truth. It's the truth. Kwame Brown. That's just 20 years ago, Kwame Brown was the last person taken out of high school, and look what I mean. Come on, man. That's not even in the league anymore.
Man, Jordan can't pick players with the crap back then, dude.
Yep.
It was tough. It's tough. It's a crapshoot, fellas. It really is a crapshoot. I mean, just think of it. Markelle Fultz. Are you shitting me? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't forget Manu Ginobili was also a second round, almost like the last pick of the second round.
Yeah. You know, the problem with that, Graham, is, and I'm glad you mentioned that, when you look at these guys out of college and high school, the one thing that people forget about, he's going to be number 1 pick, he's going to be number 1 pick, and he slides down to number 4 pick. That's because of all the international talent that nobody's scouting right now. One of my favorite analysts in college basketball is a guy named Fran Fraschilla. Fran Fraschilla used to be the head coach at the University of Maine. Fran Fraschilla is a great analyst. He's great. And why I like him so much is because he really watches and scouts the international league. He scouts European basketball. He knew about Doncic, and he's good he knows about those guys years in advance. And that's one of the reasons I like him. And when you watch these guys and they put up these draft boards like NBADraft.net, and they got the draft classes out for 2023 already and shit, they're not taking into effect that there's some kid in Slovenia that's 7 foot tall and can play 2 guard. You know what I'm saying? And shoots at 40% a clip from 3-point range. They don't take that into consideration. So there's a lot of different, things that go into the draft, in my opinion. And it's really hard because, you go from playing kids and you're the best offensive player in the world and you're scoring 30 points a game. Now, all of a sudden, you're going to the NBA and everybody can score 30 points a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a totally different ballgame. It's totally different. And that's what's so intriguing. That's why I like watching college basketball, and I like watching, some of the before they get to the NBA, because you get to see how they're doing and how their game's going to transition into the NBA. And that's what's intriguing. And Manu Ginobili, like you said, Graham, nobody knew who Manu Ginobili was. Not a damn soul. Nope. If you did, good for you. You're a monster. But when he came into the league, I mean, that guy's to me, he's the second best European player ever. First is in my first.
Who's number 1? Who's
Dirk
number 1?
Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki's the best international player.
If you didn't say
I agree with that.
The Warriors took his heart, though. Warriors took his heart in that.
Knicks. He got drafted by the Knicks. Yeah, man. Don Nelson was a general manager for the Knicks. You're great, Don Nelson. You keep talking about. He's a general manager for the Knicks, and he got drafted and traded.
He traded for Dirk Nowitzki. He was in the Dallas Mavericks at that time.
Mm-hmm. He got drafted by the Knicks. He got drafted by the Knicks and traded to Dallas. Guaranteed.
Yeah, Don Nelson's the one that drafted for him.
Guaranteed.
He drafted for him.
Yeah, Dirk Nowitzki. I put Dirk Nowitzki beat LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade. Come on, man, with JJ Barrera at point guard.
Yeah, team behind him. He didn't need no build-up team.
My man had JJ Barrera at point guard. I ain't saying JJ's bad, but shit.
Wow, dude.
Steve Redman calling you out. He says Dirk was drafted by the Bucks.
Because Tractor Trailer, University of Michigan was traded for him.
Yeah, I was
Joe
wrong.
never says you're an expert. Keep in mind. I'm not saying to Steve. I'm just saying in general.
Oh, yeah, I ain't mad at him. It happens. I could be wrong on stats from time to time. Can't always be right. But
But I would say Dirk is number 1.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
That shot he got is just unstoppable. With the height he has too.
Man.
I say
no, wait a minute. Parker and Manu, dude, at the same time, dude, on the same team. Those two guys were real good, man.
Real good.
Parker's amazing, man. What he did.
Yeah, he was
Ginobili
lightning
are-
bottle, dude.
Is he in the Hall of Fame yet?
He should be. Oh yeah, you're right, Matt. Hakeem Olajuwon. How could we forget
Hakeem
that?
Olajuwon. That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah, but he went to but I'm pretty sure he's a U.S. citizen, and he went to the University of Houston. Yeah, and his name was Akeem before they put an H on it.
Hakeem, yes.
They
With
called him
Ralph
Akeem.
Sampson, right?
Yeah, he in Vice Slammer Jam. You had him, Clyde Drexler, and no, Ralph Sampson. Ralph Sampson went to Virginia Tech. It was Vice Slammer Jam. Clyde Drexler and Hakeem Olajuwon and Drazen Petrovic
together. That was crazy, dude.
I'd give Drazen Petrovic the nod. I see his name mentioned in the chat. I'd give him the nod, but there's no God rest his soul. There's no longevity and there's no championships.
Yeah, he didn't have the longevity.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna take away and tell you he wasn't good. Of course, the guy's a legend. I know exactly.
He played for the Jersey Nets, right?
You're damn right, and the Portland Trailblazers. He just wasn't. He just the longevity wasn't there, and unfortunately, that car accident. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, there's all types of them. Arvydas Sabonis was great, but he took 30 years to come to the NBA. He didn't come and play to the NBA for the Portland Trailblazers until he was like 35, 36 years old. He was an all-world player. That's why his son's such a monster in Indiana. He was all-world over in Lithuania or wherever he came from. But unfortunately, he didn't become a rookie in the NBA until he was like 35 or 36. So,
and he wouldn't have the game plan to play.
Yeah, I guess. But
I tell you what, Jones, man, if Donatas can actually play some defense, dude, and actually be reputable at that spot, that dude is probably the best forward in the league. Who knows? Because his offensive game is real nice, but defensively he is a sieve, dude. That guy is
dominant. Yeah, but he's an all-star. He makes the all-star. I mean, he's all they got in Indiana though too, besides Malcolm Brogdon. But I like that.
Miles
I like
Turner,
that center.
right? Or,
Miles Turner's good. It's hard for me. I like Miles Turner, but I saw him get housed when he came to Kentucky and played against Kentucky versus Texas. I saw it. It just, and he runs funny. He had to change his style of running. Miles Turner did. He had to change it for real. They had a coach come in and teach him how to run better because he ran real awkwardly. Like he would jog. He'd jog the length of the court real awkward. And it was bad on his joints and stuff. Yeah, it was weird. I didn't want to say he ran like flimsy and shit, but it was funny running, man. He had to have somebody come in and retool his actually jogging skills because it was bad on his joints and shit. Damn, I like Miles Turner. It's a lot, yeah. And I saw Michael Redman. Michael Redman's great. I saw Michael Redman play at Ohio State. I saw him play against Butler in the first round of the NCAA tournament. I also saw Baron Davis get beat by Detroit Mercian in the NCAA tournament in his last collegiate professional game.
Baron Davis, man.
He got beat
without that knee injury, dude. Oh my God.
I love B.B. Davis. I thought he was great. One of my favorites.
Yeah, definitely.
I thought he was great, man.
Whew, I can't wait till that documentary comes out, dude.
Me too.
You know what? Here's one. There's a new movie coming out on HBO that looks so good. It's a series. It's called Building Showtime. And it's about the Lakers. It's about building the Lakers. But let me tell you something. It takes place in the 70s and 80s. It's about Jerry Buss and drafting Magic Johnson. And I'm not playing, guys. It's right up our alley. It looks great. It's not all about the basketball. You know what I'm saying?
James Worthy, put some respect on that man.
James Worthy,
Big game, James. Shit.
James Worthy did a lot for that damn team, man. He never gets respect.
Yeah, I always like him. I always love James Worthy.
Back in college, wasn't he? Weren't they playing together?
Yeah,
him in Carolina. Yeah, him, Jordan, and Sam Perkins.
Kenny Smith was on that team too.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh my God, dude. You better win with that lineup, dude. Holy
that was
cow.
A beast of a lineup, man. That was cheat code shit.
Oh my God. You ain't playing. Whew. Yeah, that Lakers Showtime Lake. Kurt Rambis. Put some respect on Kurt Rambis taking all those hits from Lane Beer, bro.
Kurt Rambis was one of the dudes, man. Yeah,
Didn't he
Kurt
pass
Rambis.
away like last year or something?
Nah, he's still in the Lakers organization.
Yep.
Oh, my
He's like
bad.
one
I
of those
think
guys.
someone else. I'm tripping.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that's going to be with the Lakers until he like passes away for the rest of his
Yeah, I
life.
don't follow the Lakers like that.
Me either. Anything
They got
gonna
wiped out. What was it? First round
like
last year, right? With the Knicks?
Who?
The Lakers. They got wiped out first round.
No, yeah. My Knicks got beat in the first round. Your Knicks got beat in the first round, Delz. You're right.
The Lakers did too, though, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They did. But they made it though. I don't think the Warriors made it. I think they got knocked out by Ja in the playing game.
Even when LeBron makes that 3-pointer, I can't see. You just made the 3-pointer. You just put the dagger in. You got to rub that in. Come on.
Hey,
man.
listen. That show, fellas, is called. That show is on HBO. It's called Winning Time. It's got a bunch of different actors in it. It's going to be a TV show. It looks really good. They got John. It's got John C. Reilly in it.
Oh,
he plays Jerry. He plays the owner of the Lakers, Jerry Buss. John C.
Really?
Reilly.
Oh, I gotta see this.
It's not a funny movie. It's one of the movies. It's Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. It looks really, really good, fellas. Watch the trailer for Winning Time. I just saw it over Christmas. And the guy they got playing Magic Johnson, this guy named Quincy Isaiah. I'm not shitting you. He has that smile like Magic has. It lights up a room. You know what I mean? It looks really good. They got it. It looks like some Boogie Nights shit. Not.
So it's really not about the basketball. It's about the outside stuff.
Yeah.
Like they show John C. Reilly like, this is what I want basketball to look like, and Magic has this big smile on his face, like, yeah, I think we can do that. You know what I'm saying? Look, I got goosebumps. It looks good, man. I can't wait to see that shit.
I think I was looking at something earlier. It was something about like.
Just check it out. Just check it out when you get some free time. They got the trailer on there. Just Winning Time.
Memphis or wherever they from, and migrate to LA.
It's gonna be good, man. That's what's up, man. That's good stuff, fellas. Good stuff.
Shout out to Hook, man, from AEW, man. I got 20-some thousand views off that video.
No. I've been wanting to ask you guys, and I saw Jimmy in the Infamous. Somebody in the Infamous wrote Taz's son.
Yeah, that's Taz's son.
Yeah.
Bro.
Wow.
He just don't look like Taz. He would probably
not at all. Because when I watched I watched the content that you posted over there on the Delz show. I watched that, and when I looked at him in the face and I saw his look, I just was like, really? And that made me question when I saw one of you guys post that in the Infamous.
Yeah, that's why, man. He's on Team Taz. Don't sleep on Team Taz, man.
Dude, that dude is
this kid's gonna be good
as hell. Holy cow, dude. That's like a 300-pound dude that he suplexed.
Dude, I watched that live, bro. That shit was crazy.
He was throwing him around like nothing.
It was crazy to see live.
That had to be so good, man.
Crazy. Make sure you guys watch on the Delz show. I'm actually that channel's booming. I'm actually getting more viewership on that channel than here by a whole lot.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I really enjoy the topics on there, bro.
Yeah, so make sure you guys subscribe to the Delz show if you haven't yet, because that channel's on fire right now. Definitely on fire.
Yeah, it certainly is, brother. You're doing
we
a hell of
love
a job on that
sneakers.
show.
We're going to continue to have content here too, 100%. But yeah, the kid Hook, man, he's got the star quality to him, bro.
Oh yeah, he does. I think he does. He's got that look too.
He looks like a UFC fighter to me.
He looks like a younger UFC fighter. Yeah,
he looks super young though.
Good looking kid. Good looking kid too.
He's only 22 years old too, by the way.
That's right there. Sky's the limit, buddy. Sky's the limit.
22 years old. All of these guys that AEW has signed are all young guys, so they're going to be around for a while.
That bothered me.
Right there.
That bothered me. Not him versus Sammy. I thought would be the move. I thought that would be the move. Two younger cats are going to put this promotion over the top. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I watched the playback last night of the show where Sammy lost the belt.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so crazy because at the show there was so much booing, it was out of control.
Yes.
But you couldn't hear the booing on the TV.
No. Wow, they
My
volume
phone
that out.
died, so I didn't get to film that, you know.
Do
But
they,
we
do they
watched
volume
the
that
end.
out?
What we did was we walked when we wanted to avoid the traffic. So what we did was we moved away toward we just walked toward where the exit was and then went in and just watched from up top, you know what I mean?
Ah.
So that as soon as the match was over, we could just bounce, you know?
Yeah, no doubt.
But this kid is gonna be a big deal, man. I just think that he's believable, you know, for the wrestling fans out there. Does anyone watch AEW? Gary, what up, dude?
But be honest, Delz, when you first saw him, just by looks, right? You're like, oh, what's this guy gonna do?
Yeah, because we just would see him just hanging around everyone, right? And he was just wearing baggy clothes and shit, you know. But he's got a star quality, you know. When you see him, for me, dude, the way he freaking was throwing that big dude around, and we know, you know, the big guy is able to jump and flip while he's doing the moves, but it takes two to tango, right? With wrestling.
Yeah.
But it just looked real, you know.
Yeah, he's only 22. He's gonna
He's
fill out
22.
that body
I mean, look,
too.
he looks like a baby. His face. Let me find a different photo where you can see how young he looks.
He's gonna be way better than his dad, dude.
Yeah. He's a kid. I mean, not a kid, but he's a young guy.
Hey, Taz was a monster. Let's not take that.
I always
Hold
was a
on
fan
now,
of
Graham. Hold on, Graham. I'm a fan of Taz.
I mean, Graham, that's all you speaking.
That's tough saying. He's gonna be. Come on.
He looks
that's
young
tough.
as shit. This guy.
Yeah, he looks 16.
Hey,
that's scary. That's scary though, being that young and gaining that much momentum right now. Hopefully, he can keep it up. And
then after you seen him smack Cody,
he'll be a star if he can keep it up.
And that video went freaking. That thing just skyrocketed.
He comes from great stock, man. Good pedigree, man. You know,
yeah.
His pops. This kid's got it, man.
Hey,
you know,
and he crazy.
Think about it. He knows how to work a mic. He knows how to control a ring, his presence and everything. And the way they have him, they have him, the way they have him done, where he comes out and looks like a regular cat. I like that.
Yeah, this was off the air. He just smacked him, bang. He could have hit him a little harder though, but
I'm so glad he did that.
This was off air right here. Bang.
What? There's some of the dopest shit off air on AEW shows.
Yeah. Sting was crazy, bro. When look at Stinger jumping off of the top rope into the.
Oh my god, he's old as shit.
It was so crazy.
Sting still got it though.
It was so crazy, bro. Watch it again. Hold on, bring it back. Watch it off the top.
When they do that, when we got more.
That was crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah, those are good seats too.
My Instagram, I'm always posting cool shit on there.
Hey, I think they got a like by the infamous Mr. Jones on that one.
Yeah, that was really awesome.
That is dope. I
really enjoyed the AEW show. I thought they did it was really a lot of fun, man.
That's what I was gonna ask you. How was the energy at that show?
Oh, it was crazy. It was kind of adult though, where there were kids there, and a lot of the fans were saying some crazy stuff. A lot of Jim Cornette fans too over there.
Really?
So they were when it was Adam Cole versus Orange Cassidy, everyone screaming pocket.
That first match, really?
Yeah.
That match was good.
A lot of Jim Cornette fans.
That was a good match between Adam Cole and Pac.
I enjoyed it. And then you had Kyle O'Reilly show up after.
Yeah, that match was good, dude. I enjoyed that match. For the opening match, shit.
Yeah. It was a good show, man. I enjoyed it. I mean, they shot the YouTube show at 7 o'clock to 8. And then they filmed the dark was 7 to 8, and then from 8 to 10 it was the live show, the Dynamite show, and then
Wow.
9 to like 9:45 was the damn Rampage show.
See, that's,
And
that,
Tony
you get a lot
Khan
of
would
bang.
come out a lot, and I like Tony Khan, man. He seems to really just be such a happy guy that just loves wrestling, you know.
You get a lot of bang for your buck with that show. With that,
That's like the WWE back in the days when they did the Super Show. They did SmackDown and then Raw on the same night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's more to me. That's more enticing to go to an AEW show because you get more bang for your buck. You get.
I mean, we've seen
basically 3
everyone,
shows.
bro. And keep in mind, this was the show where we had Sting, Darby Allin, and CM Punk wrestled.
Oh, that was dope.
And
The face
MJF.
paint.
And CM Punk wore the paint. He wore the paint.
That was sick.
Yeah.
That was dope. And Darby had the pink. That was dope, dude.
Yeah. I think one of them posted, I think maybe Sting did posted a photo.
And then
the 3 of them together. Let me see.
And that was a Christmas bash or something it was called.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah,
Mhm.
see, you get more bang for your buck, dude.
Yeah,
in
you
my
see.
opinion.
Yeah, it was a good show, man. That's super cool.
Yeah,
you see,
look
he's
at
wearing the Sting paint.
Yeah,
and then
like
he's
that.
wearing the CM Punk shirt.
That was my favorite Sting.
That's NWO Sting, ain't it?
Nah, the WCW Sting, the first Sting with the blonde hair, and he'd have
Yeah,
those
the
epic
blonde hair,
matches.
okay.
He'd have those epic matches with Ric Flair and shit. I like that.
Okay.
Man. I liked it. I like that Sting the best.
Yeah. How you feeling about AEW, Graham? Now that you've been, watching a while, and your stepdaddy's beginning to aka Jim Cornette.
No, I mean I always kind of watched it when Punk got in, but like there was a few weeks where I wasn't interested. There's still a lot of problems with like just how the show goes, dude. Like a general feel. But lately I've been watching 3 weekends in a row. It's been fairly good. But again, I don't watch WWE anymore, so I have no basis to compare it to. But I'm hearing WWE is whack. So
WWE, I don't understand what they did. They brought Brock in when they didn't even need to do that. But then they have Paul Heyman separated with Reigns, where that was magical.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's all
the
cool.
consensus is that they're gonna do some kind of swerve where it's gonna be like he's on Brock's side, but
but he's really not.
Yeah, like this is all the setup. But then again, it could be not a setup, and it's totally something that you would expect that you won't expect. So I don't know. Whatever the 75-year-old guy wants to do, it's his world.
I would like Brock as the baby face. I like that without Paul.
Yeah, except he don't like people. He said that all over, and this is like a people pleasing type of business,
Yeah, but I mean, you don't need to go kiss babies and all of that. But I mean, you could do the TV thing.
You don't need to kiss babies and shit, but you don't need to be a bad heel either. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on all that, fellas. And I can't. I watch WWE. I put it on in the background to flip between that Monday Night Football or SmackDown or something. I watch it. It's just not, to me. It's not. The crowd. Everything has a part. Everything has to do with it. And AEW just seems so much more electrifying right now, in my opinion. Like the anticipation, the wave, the crowd. I think it's just right now. It's just really on top of the road. I think it's.
I'll tell you, man. When Daniel Bryan and him and Paige did the promo they did on Wednesday, the people went crazy, man. Like it felt major,
Dude, Bryan Danielson as a heel is totally awesome, dude.
It's pure gold.
I dig it. I love it. Oh my god, it's so
the best.
funny,
Even when he was in WWE with the wooden fucking belt.
Oh, fickle.
Yeah, he was all about like the environment and everything. That shit was so good, man.
Oh, yeah, I agree, Steve.
Well, I never got a chance to show. We're speaking wrestling. I wanted to show what Big Sack sent me for Christmas. Actually, man.
Oh, yeah?
He sent me a Ric Flair skateboard deck.
Oh wow!
It's actually
CCS.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. He sent me that. It's got the WWE branding on the top, right? I don't know if you guys can see it. The glare's real bad, but it says WWE right up here, and it's gold. And then the back of it, it's got. I haven't opened it or anything. I'm gonna hang it up, but it's got Flair on the back right there. I think it's super dope.
That's really nice, man.
I thought it was too, man. And then he sent me a few things. I got this. I got my first big fig pen. It's a jumbo one. I like King Pen.
Oh yeah, I have that one.
He mentioned it to me. I like this one. So
guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't yet, too. By the way.
Oh, I got that, and then I got 3 figures. I got Zodiac.
Oh, you got the Zodiac?
Yeah, Sack sent it to me.
Wow, I still have not seen it.
I haven't seen it anywhere either. I got Zodiac. I got the Bret Hart Survivor Series.
Wow.
No.
That thing is super cool.
I got that, and then I got him a Roddy Piper figure. So he sent me the Hulk Hogan. The Hulk Hogan.
That's awesome.
I haven't even seen that yet.
Yeah, Sack sent that to me.
That's awesome. And by the way, he showed that fig pin. Check out fig pin. There's a link in the description and also in the chat right now. These things, if you get popular ones, they're worth some money.
You got a dope one the other day. I saw you unbox, buddy.
Yeah. I'll show you one that's just unbelievably expensive. Which I didn't.
Yes.
The president of this company actually mailed these gifts to
With
me.
the Tekken one?
This one, yeah, but I think that one's worth a. But this Stone Cold's on eBay for like I think $100.
That is stupid sick.
And it's very hard to get now. So, go check them out. I have a link. It'll say, all the newest ones. But use that link because they trace that and then they'll send me more stuff to show. So,
these are cool, man.
Check it out. And if you see anything you like, get it and just hold on to it because it'll be worth some money later on. Trust me.
You got that? What's that other WWE one you got? You got another one I like even more. You got this one. Yeah, this is one I like even more. I got excited when I saw it.
It's not worth as much, but still really awesome. It's worth about $50, no $60.
That's something.
That's bread to me. That's bread to me. I like that. I just like it. I can care less what it's worth.
The Macho Man.
That one is sick. That one is so dope.
Check out this company and use the link. And if you spend $55, you get free shipping. But don't sleep on these things, man. These little ass pins, man. You wouldn't believe how much they're going for.
Yeah, I got one. I got the Bruce Lee one. The San Francisco.
Yeah, I got that one too.
I like that one.
I got the Roman Reigns one from last year.
Oh yeah, you got that one. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That one's popping too, man. So, don't sleep on these collectibles.
God dang.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really nice. I'm telling you, Jesus, you want to go and get a couple if you see anything you like.
Yeah.
There's a ton of different ones. Matter of fact, we could look at it real quick.
I agree,
and they're most of them are pretty limited, like 2,000 pieces.
Shit, those sold out.
And they sell out very quick. Like, look, you see all the Yoda, the baby Yoda, Grogu?
Grogu?
Yeah, they sold out quick.
But they got the Bart Simpson. They got the Bruce Lee one, which is limited to 2,000 pieces. And that one's fire. He's holding the baseball bat like some nunchucks.
That's the one I got. That's dope.
Yeah.
That is sick.
Yeah. So, and there's no tax on the site too.
That's a winner.
$55, and you get free shipping, no tax on the site.
That's such a deal. No tax. Shit.
Yeah. So get yourself some of the stuff. They got Star Wars, so all this stuff later on, this is the exclusive Star Wars, the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, they got a Hello Kitty.
Yeah, they got all types of shit, bro.
There you go, Ali.
Dude. Fig Pen ain't
They
no
got
joke,
Hello
man.
Kitty Gundam. It's Hello Kitty Gundam.
Wow,
that's dope.
Mm-hmm. And then they've got actually my favorite anime. They got Hunter x Hunter.
That's your right there. You love Hunter.
This is the exclusive though. The gun tank Hello Kitty. So if you want that, the Gundam one, this is the one to get, which is sold out, by the way. You can't even get it. So
That's dope, man. I love Fig. I like these Fig Pens, man. I just I'm being choosy of the ones I want to get.
Yes, you get what you like, but like it's a no-brainer. Like they just did Bart Simpson. Like Bart Simpson is going to be worth money later on. Like the ones I showed you were commons. You know what I'm saying? So
and they're
just like the first Bart Simpson Funko Pop is worth a lot. So yeah.
Oh, look at that. They got the
So,
what if.
you want to get these things? Trust me.
Yeah, I agree. I find myself
Buy 'em
perusing.
and put it to the side or use it and just hold on to the case because you need the case to sell it.
I look at Fig Pen all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
Yeah.
Because you
bought an Iron Man one.
Restock or something like that. Some of the ones that I want, man. Like when I saw you reviewing those ones you got sent, I immediately went there like, okay, when they gonna have when they gonna have some Macho Man's really released or something.
Yeah. No, there's not gonna be any WWE, I think, for a while.
I saw those were old ones. So I was like, shit.
Yeah.
And then that's when I saw that there was some bread. Then I went and looked deeper. And I was like, damn, I missed that wave.
Yeah. Unless you want to spend top dollar on eBay.
Oh, dang. Oh, man.
What?
Been Iron Man, Avengers, Infinity War. Holy
yeah, man,
cow.
they got some pieces, Graham.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's a lot of shit, man.
So I'm looking on eBay for like past stuff.
It's expensive, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling y'all, spend $60 or even 20. But the thing is, if you spend 20, you might as well spend 55 and get the free shipping.
Get a couple others. Graham
They got
scams.
Thanos,
You ain't on
classic
Fig
Thanos.
No, I mean only when I'm called upon by the higher powers to do so or to look into it. By my group, then I would look into it. But even at that time, you need a bot. You need a bot for all that stuff, especially the limited stuff like 2,000 items or 500. If you get
You
the
don't have
500
that San
limited,
Francisco Giants? You don't have the San Francisco Giants Bruce Lee from Fig?
Oh no, I
That's
got
your
that one.
hometown.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it right here. I just put it away.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure.
I think
That's
all
your
of us bought
hometown.
that.
Yeah.
I know how much you like Tampa Bay Devil Rays. I just want to make sure, Graham.
I hope my Tampa Bay Devil Rays take your New York Yankees out next year.
You don't see me everywhere. Yeah, Tampa Bay Devil Rays hat, Graham. You
Hey,
never
it was
see
just
that.
for the colors, bro. It's just for the colors.
I bet they make that damn Oakland one in that colorway.
Nah, I don't want to pay $150 for it.
I'm just teasing. I'll never give you.
Crazy.
I'll never let that die. I'll never let that die. 10 years from now, I'll remind you about that damn Tampa Bay Devil Ray cat. Ali, you remember that hat, Ali?
Don't
Make
even
sure
talk to
you
me,
flood
Ali.
Gr-
Dang,
Make
Judas.
sure you,
You
Hey,
traitor.
Ali,
Judas.
Ali, make sure you
Traitor.
flood Graham with plenty of Tampa Bay Devil Ray caps, okay?
I've never heard that before. I don't like white guts. I'm like, what? What are you talking
Hey,
about? What does white guts have to do with it? Don't all hats have like white guts?
He's the hat
No.
guru, though. He's our hat guru. You know what I'm saying? We turn to
Yeah,
you
yeah.
for anything crafty, Graham. We turn to you. When we talk about hats, We talked to Ali. We want to know something about sneakers. We asked the sneakerhead at DJ Delz. We want to know about hats. We ask Ali.
Man.
So
Holy
unfortunately,
cow. I never heard of that before, man.
should have asked Ali. You should have sent him a picture of the shoes. He might be able to help you out something better than the damn devil.
He did. He just waited too late.
Nobody respects those nice creams at all, dude. I don't get it.
I gotta have to mess them nice creams. A nice Yankee one. You messed up. A Dolphins one. You could have got a Dolphins hat, Gramps. I'm wearing this for my man John.
God dang Dolphins, man.
I would wear this for my man Jones. Shit.
Oh my God! I'd much rather have this Tampa Bay Devil Ray hat in here instead of that Dolphins.
Oh,
hat.
you got that
never
Tampa
see
Bay
that around
Devil
here.
Rays hat. We know you got that hat, buddy. You got it. You got it.
You piece of crap.
Oh shit!
Oh.
You left the window open for me in that battle, G. When you showed that damn hat, I wouldn't let that die. I attacked that hat as hard as I could.
Attacking it.
I mean,
Yeah, you were going in like I was
guess.
going in on that Knicks upside down hat. Remember?
You did. Hey, that Knicks upside down hat got sent back 2
Hey,
days
you
after
sent it back
that
the
damn
next day.
stream.
The next day.
That upside down Knicks hat got sent right back 2 days after
Yeah, that was bad news.
I ain't even got it in the house no more, so it's gone. Hey, I listen to my peers. My peers say something don't look good, something don't look good on me. They ain't trying to point me in the right direction. They're trying to help me out. So get rid of that shit. You know? Ain't no problem. I listen to my peers, man. Sometimes.
Oh my God.
He said sometimes.
Sometimes.
Don't worry, Jones. We'll run it back after I.
I'm not running shit back,
take
man.
off with it.
Graham, you only fight. You battle like Haley's Comet, buddy. You know, you like once every like 6 months type shit. So I ain't pressed about it, no more. I got my eyes set on that guy who tried to battle the other night. I'm either gonna bust up Culture or I'm gonna take it to Payne's ass one night. And that's the next two people I got at my sights. Real quick.
Slow down there, Slugger. Slow down there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I feel
I'm gonna take on Culture and I'm gonna take on
his
on
record is
Payne.
pretty good right now.
My record's fine, and I want to try somebody. I want to go against somebody that I haven't gone against. Graham, you're old news. I've already blasted you off the Space Mountain. I've already took care of it. I've gone against plenty of people. I want somebody new. I want Payne or Culture. So it'll come. It'll happen.
What about Killamar?
Yeah, Killamar want a piece of that action too, bro.
I think I've seen him call out you a million times, Graham.
Who, me?
Don't think I paid. Yeah, I watch every playback and watch every chat. Damn right.
Oh, Killamar wants to run it back. I'll run it back with him. No problem.
Well, we're looking for people on Friday, by the way. So
this Friday.
What's going on?
Yeah, every Friday people want to watch a battle. So
New Year's Eve.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, that might be tough for me.
Yeah,
you know what? I see. Yeah, because I can do one Saturday though.
Okay.
You know, I can do it Saturday. I'd rather do one this Saturday than do it on Friday. Friday would be tough.
So if you're
it depends,
that's fine. I'm going live Friday night though.
Yeah, Friday I can do Friday, but I can't do all night Friday type shit. Battles tend to go till like if we start at 7. A good battle can last till 10:30, 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I gotta get out by like 7:30.
I'll definitely be here on New Year's Eve, but I ain't gonna be able to stay. You know what I'm saying? As long as I like to. Sometimes.
Last New Year's Eve show was insanity.
I forgot, man. I got to look that up.
Crazy. It was a lot of people.
I think I remember that one.
Yeah, it's worth rewatching.
I might have to check that out, man, because I remember a lot of people stopping by that day, and there was a lot of different people camping up from time to time.
There was so many people that came through.
Oh, yeah.
I
Wait, you weren't on that, Jones?
I don't think New Year's Eve is tough. No, New Year's, I wasn't warming up till about January. To right around January, man, is when I started finally camping up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say for real though, I will be around New Year's Eve, absolutely. But not it's tough to stay till midnight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, you guys are crazy, dude. You go like 4 hours, 5 hours. I'm like, dang, dude, I can't do that.
I can't do that.
Half of my storage room is already shut down by the time it's like 7:30 my time. So I'm like,
good. Now's the time to get your ass. That's the time to get your ass. When your store's room is shut down.
Close to 7 to 7:30 is like, what the hell?
Graham's in trouble after 7:30. Graham can't reach for his all of his stock, so he's in trouble.
Yeah, that room is shut off, man. That room is shut off by that time, dude.
You can't tiptoe in there like, baby, it's okay. It's just me.
Hey, Jones, you would have been in trouble about 5 years ago. I had my own man space.
I believe it.
You'd been in trouble. I've been like, oh, I got all night. Yeah. Got all night for you, Jones.
Unfortunately, Marty McFly, we ain't going back in time, and you got beat, so real convincingly too.
Ollie Fraser, man. Oh God.
It wasn't no damn shooting you off by one. You got took by 3, 4, 5. So, you know.
Same as you. Same as you. First time, huh?
Okay. Well, we're gonna see each other again, my funny face friend.
Oh, now you want another piece. All right.
I moved
on.
You're absolutely right. I got the W. You go take Grandma Betty on. Enjoy that. Enjoy that.
Yeah, when is that?
I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, when is that happening?
Next month. When
see,
you know, when he's
comes around next
available.
Month. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, and they said they need that Shannon versus Double Up E. Huh.
Double Up E, man. Double Up E's jumping. Double Up E's ducking Shannon more than a damn ducks in the water for food and shit. You know what I'm saying?
He ducking Shannon worse than ducking
Ducking
donuts.
the shit out of her ass, man.
Wow. That's crazy.
Hey man, I don't want to take on Shannon. Shannon's an assassin. I don't want anything to do with her, man. I'll be real with y'all, man. She's tough to beat. I ain't gonna perk, man, because the gems and the pieces she's got are it's for real, man. It's tough. I ain't barking up that tree. No
who
way.
You telling? We already know that.
No, I don't see you asking to battle her, Graham.
Hey. I'll battle anybody, dude. If they want it, that's cool. I'm not ducking and dodging nobody. Shoot.
I can't tell. You've been ducking and dodging Grandma Betty for the last 3 weeks.
No. That's already set up, bro. You don't even know. You don't even pay attention. All you do is just large finger your keyboard. That's how it comes over in the text. I'm like, Jones, you need a stylist.
I didn't use Google Text and just talk. You know what I'm saying? Let it stay it out.
Eat with Graham.
Eat shit, Graham. Said my wife will give me shit.
God.
Who are you in there using Google Text with? What's her name? Her name is Graham Tiny Fingers, honey. That's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to Graham Tiny Fingers, honey.
AKA Graham Scams.
Yeah, I'm talking to him, honey. He doesn't like the way I text.
Oh my god!
I bet he screams in that text a message, dude. Like, eat shit, Graham.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my god!
It's good stuff, man.
It's crazy, stuff, dude. Like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like,
hey, Graham,
Graham is on Twitter. I'm like, God.
It was late. I'll be up late some nights. Hey, Graham, let me ask you something. Yeah, but Graham, at 3:30 my time, you should be wide-eyed and bushy-tailed. It's like 10 o'clock your time. What you talking about?
I'm talking about 3:30 my time.
Oh, yeah. Well, sometimes nights are later than others.
Oh, my God, dude.
Hey, Graham, let me ask you, man. You ever get your Diadoras in? Your Rocky Diadoras?
Oh, yeah. I got the Action Jacksons, and I got the Clubber Lanes.
You got the Clevelands and the Mr. T's?
Oh, you want me to show them?
I saw Culture show them, but I just wanted to know your opinion on them now that you got them.
Oh, I love them. I love both of them. I wish it wasn't raining. I'd wear them.
Which, you don't have any Crep Protect?
I'm not. There's only so much that Crep Protect could do. Well, y'all want to see them? Give me like 2 minutes, dude.
Okay.
What about the mink oil?
Out the ball.
Yeah, you got to go ask the gatekeeper if you can come in there and get them.
Hey, suck it, Jones.
The gatekeeper, if he can go in.
You can enter, Graham.
Get your Diadoras and get out.
No.
At once.
What? Diadoras? They're on the bottom row. You can't have them. Watch your shit.
I gotta take a leak real quick. Bro.
No doubt, man. Do your thing. Everybody, I hope everybody's enjoying this show. Make sure you smack that like button and share this content on your favorite social media platform. Let's keep it rocking. It's the day after Christmas. That's right, Sunday, December 26, 2021. What a beautiful Sunday it is at 10:49 p.m. on your record dial. Let's go through this. Let's go through the members here. I see Stretch, the man with the plan. I see you, baby. I see Sean rocking to the break it down. Steve Red, man. That's a nice one. I see you. Hey, Cole Miss Shinsei. Jesus Ruiz. Everybody's still rocking. Make sure everybody's having a great night. Gary's Barbershop. I wish everybody nothing but the best and early Happy New Year to everybody, including you, Ron G. Stretch, my man of the hour with all the power. Stretch, you going for these social statuses? I can see you going for these social statuses, Stretch. I know you.
You already
Stretch
know
don't like
you.
low tops though. He don't like low tops though.
Man, come on now. Come on, son.
I know.
Come on,
I know
son.
who I'm talking about, but I'm saying, he don't like low tops that much, man.
Come on, son.
I don't know. I think he might like him, man. I don't know. I think you might like him. And shout out to everybody, man, still rocking with us, man. It looks like, Washington and the Cowboys is a tight game. Sorry, Jimmy. It looks actually I need to refresh my scoreboard here. But it does look like it is a little bit closer than everybody thought it would be. Oh, no, it is not. It is 49-7. The Cowboys are putting it on their ass at the 2 minutes left to go in the third. Holy cow. Wow. What a game that turned out to be. Told you, Graham, that the Cowboys were going to go to they'd have a better record than the 49ers. Told you. That was easy money. Man. That's a tough game tonight, man. And make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night. Watch Monday Night Football tomorrow night after the stream tomorrow night. You got the my Miami Dolphins going to New Orleans, and New Orleans is depleted with everything that's going on right now. It looks like they have COVID issues. A lot of their people are in protocol. And it looks like the Miami Hurricanes are out of the Sun Bowl. They're supposed to play Washington State this week, and they're not going to be in there because of COVID protocol. So make sure you guys take care of yourselves and stay safe, man. It looks like this stuff is going around the sports leagues and going around right now. So everybody stay safe. Graham, what you got there, baby?
Oh, where'd Delz go?
He's coming right back. He'll put you full screen.
Bang.
Yeah, not bad, man. It's got that. This is not canvas. This is some kind of nylon.
Yeah, I was supposed to say nylon
right here, but everybody's doing that stuff, dude. Ever since Virgil started doing it. But there you go. Oh, Cleveland.
You knew it was coming.
Hey, I like it, man. That looks dead on them. There you go.
It does. It's got a gum.
So you agree with Jones that they did a bad job on that?
I mean, it's supposed to be a cartoon character, kind of cartoon style. So I would say, I mean, it's kind of like him, but you
don't want to agree with me, Del. So never agree with me.
It's okay, I think I like the concept a hell of a lot more than the execution on the face.
Fair enough.
Yo, can you customize the face?
No, this is all stitched.
Give it plastic surgery?
That's all stitched. Nah, can't do anything about it. No, this is cool. It's not bad.
So you have Clubber and you have Apollo. Are you interested in going for Drago at all?
If Drago falls below $60, I will get Drago.
Okay, and
100% me too.
Yes.
And then let me ask you this: which one do you like better, Apollo or Clubber?
Clubber, hands down, Clubber.
Yeah.
Got that Apollo on there. These are dope. Yeah. Oh, you see the insole too?
Oh, nice.
Look at that. Boom!
Nice.
Rocky getting the business.
Like
now, when are they going to get the Rocky one out? That's the question.
I think when they released the tape.
Do you think so?
The tape.
Yep. If they wanted marketing skills.
And that one comes in a gum bottom, I see.
Yeah, gum bottom right there.
Jones, you still don't like it, huh?
No, I'm not a fan of that shit. I don't like the Clevelands at all.
Hey,
No.
hey Jones, if they fall to $60, you get yourself a pair, dude.
I'll buy myself a Drago before I bought those.
Oh, you're crazy. All
Oh,
right.
yeah. I mean, I think they're great. I'm not gonna knock them. I like them. I do. But that's my least favorite pair out of the three.
Nah, I think they're good. They're good, but this is not better than the Clubber Lanes. These are pretty good though. I like them.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think everybody agrees with you. The Clubber Lanes are super fresh. And I got a nice Clubber Lane T-shirt coming in. I can't wait. Looks good.
Really?
He's got, it's got him with his feather earrings and a leather coat. He looks super swagged
You like
out,
this?
man. I got it just for them shoes.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. But anyways, I'm gonna get up out of here because I gotta take care of the kid. So I'll see y'all. What is it? New Year's Eve? No, or Saturday.
Well, I'll be streaming all week, so whenever you're free.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotta close out the books this week, and then I think Friday we're off. So
good stuff, Graham.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm just gonna put myself on.
Do your thing, Graham.
Peace.
Peace, Graham.
Peace.
Much
My
love,
man.
bro.
Good stuff.
Is there anything you want to talk about, Jones?
Ah, man, I've shit. I ain't got nothing else to
We
say,
talked
man.
about it all. Shit.
We have, man. We have. I'm looking forward. I'm not looking. I'm not hyped, but I'm gonna go for these soul flies. I got a couple things I got to boot, scoot, and do in the morning. But if I do remember, I'm gonna set my alarm to remind me. I'm gonna at least put my name in the hat for these. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to get the pot mixing up a little bit. So when I go for the patents, sometimes I think it helps if you go for stuff. I think it does. So
Yo, that hook video in the last 60 minutes got over 300 views.
I'm saying, B, that is beautiful, G.
Yeah, it's
I love
crazy.
it. I really do like that. I really do like hearing that, man.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
what's up.
The Delz show. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Delz show. We doing numbers over there.
I've said it since the beginning of time that the Delz show has so much to offer. Not named
For
sneakers,
everyone.
it has a lot. Yep.
Hip
Said it
hop,
since the
sports,
beginning.
wrestling,
Fashion,
Make sure y'all
different
subscribe to the
everything,
Delz.
current events.
Current
Telling y'all,
events.
man. Yep, it's a must.
It's crazy.
Must. Yeah.
3-hour show. Wow.
Yeah, time flies, baby. It's been a little while. It's the holiday. We're busy. Everybody's been, in and out. I know I certainly have. So I'm looking forward to getting back into the rhythm of, giving the people what they want and hopefully getting some shoes and having more stuff to offer on, what I'm saying?
Mhm.
People. I think we're going to turn it up a notch.
100%, man.
You're damn right.
All right, well, thank you for tuning in. Hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new. And don't forget, guys, to also get the newest t-shirts, man. I got the Sneaker Addict t-shirts, the art tees that I do, like the one I'm wearing right now, which is a big favorite. I know Matt for the Win loves this tee. I think he purchased 2 of them, actually. He
Yeah.
loves them so much. I know he did. So
long sleeve.
get them while you can, and that's linked in the description and also in the chat. I'll put it right now. Go get yourself a tee. If you didn't watch last night's video too, watch it. It's great.
Oh, it was dope.
Yeah, definitely was.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. Thank you. Share, and if you enjoyed the show too, feel free to send donos to the PayPal and the Cash App. I gotta pay for the StreamYard and all of this shit, so it helps. There's a budget to the show, believe it or not. So feel free to. See y'all mañana. We out.